I've just got a phone call and it's from Chelsea's American owner, Todd Bowley. Hey Sid, I've had enough. I've spent almost £1 billion and we can't even break into the top 10 of the Premier League. If this keeps going on, I'm gonna go bankrupt. My wife and children will leave me. So Sid, I'm giving you an opportunity of a lifetime. Buy Chelsea Football Club from me and you can take on the job of getting them success. Hold up guys, becoming the club owner of Chelsea? Oh boy, that does sound exciting. We're gonna have to decide who'll be our club manager, figure out sponsors for the club, bring in new players, kick out older players. This could be a super fun challenge as we try and get Chelsea the Premier League title as well as the Champions League. Okay Todd, we're saving you from bankruptcy by buying Chelsea. Here we go guys. Episode 1, Chelsea career mode, and we're doing things very differently. Coming in as a club owner instead of the manager. That means your Pochettino is still in charge of the squad, the formation, but we're in charge of everything else. Talking about the squad, Todd Bowley has completely made a mess of it. I mean, yeah, we've got Enzo Fernandez, probably our most talented player. If Nkunku can be fit, he's decent too. Raheem the Dream Sterling. Cole Palmer's an exciting one. But our backline, I mean, look at Thiago Silva, he's got 49 pace, he can't run. At the back, Sanchez in goal isn't all that impressive. No wonder Chelsea are 12th in real life, because these guys look so average. But we've bought this Chelsea team for that exact reason. We can make the changes we want. And let's see what kind of budget the club's rocking. Wait, what? Zero? What has Todd Bowley done? Has he blown our entire budget in signing all these players? I think he might have. Okay, we've just got an email from the FA. Congrats on becoming Chelsea's new owner, but I'm afraid you've got problems. When Todd Bowley was running the club, he breached FFP rules numerous times, and because of that, we're putting your club under transfer restrictions. Firstly, your club will need to generate 100 million in player sales to comply with FFP. Failure to do so will result in a transfer ban next season. Secondly, this season you're only going to be allowed to spend half of what you generate. Guys, I think I figured out why Todd Bowley was in a rush to sell. He stitched me up. Not only do we have absolutely no money to spend, we're going to have to sell 100 million worth of players, and then we can only use 50 to bring in any sort of improvement, so it's a problem. Look at Pochettino, man. I don't think he's going to be a happy man when he sees all the players leaving. Okay, who are the most valuable players right now at the club? I mean, we could start by selling Disasi. I know he's decent, 25 years old, 79 rated, but we've got plenty of other centre-backs right now. I'm gonna take the cash. Also got an offer for David Washington, only a couple of million, but the situation we're in right now, every penny's gonna count. One thing I'm clear about, Cole Palmer is not leaving, no matter what. Oh wow, this is gonna be painful, but we've got an offer for Raheem Sterling, and as a club owner, I've got a big decision to make. You know what? We've got no choice. We need to raise the money, and the only way that's happening is selling players like Raheem Sterling. But if we can maximize the amount we get for him, I mean, for that, I'm gonna have to just negotiate really well. And there you go. I've managed to get at least 40 million for Raheem the Dream Sterling. Goodbye, Raheem Sterling. And that means we've now raised a total of 42 million. We still need some more big sales. We need an offer for Disasi, but we're just not getting one. Okay, we were able to sell Disasi for 28 million to Arsenal. That means we're up to 70 million of transfer fees raised. We're still gonna need another big sale, boys. This is gonna be tough. Maybe Conor Gallagher? Oh, wait a minute. I could recall Romelu Lukaku. It's gonna cost me a bit, but I'm sure if I sell him on, that should get us over the line. And there you go, guys. This might legit have saved us. Selling Romelu Lukaku, and for a crazy price of 47 million. I don't know who's running Man United, but we'll take this. That means we've completed our challenge for the FFP. 120 million in the bank, but don't forget, we can only use 60 million from that to make improvements, and now we've got plenty of improvements we need to make. Maybe something for the defense, maybe a left winger, because Mikhailo Modric is the only one we've got. New striker as well. There's just so much this Chelsea team needs. We're now meeting up with the gaffer, Mauricio Pochettino. The plan is to discuss how to proceed with all the players that have left. Hey Poch, sorry, because of FFP, we had to sell quite a few players, but I still think we've got a good squad, and I can maybe bring in a couple more more players. Hey, no problemo. Yeah, losing these players will make things difficult, but I think we can avoid relegation. Wait, what? Poch? You're seriously aiming to just avoid relegation? The ambition of this club is to get back to winning the Premier League. In this first season, I want you to at least get us Champions League football. Hey, sorry, that will be impossible. As soon as Poch said that, there was something I've always wanted to do. Poch, you're fired. That's right, as the club owner, I've made my first big decision firing Mauricio Pochettino. He's a fraud anyways. And there's one manager available in the market right now, a free agent who's managed Chelsea not once but twice before, won them multiple Premier League titles. It's the special one. And as a club owner, I don't think we can make a better decision than signing Jose Mourinho. We're bringing him back to Chelsea. First meeting with Jose Mourinho, and I already knew he was the special one.
Sid, don't worry. I am the special one, and we'll qualify for Champions League.
Alright guys, we've got our manager sorted now. I think bringing back Mourinho gives us a chance to finish top 4, because the truth is, in a way Poch was right, our squad is not good enough, but we do have 66 million to make improvements. But Mourinho has told me that he wants to first get a feel of the squad and then decide where to go in terms of transfers. One thing's for sure, Mourinho will want to stick to his counter-attacking play style. And here we go, the Premier League season's about to begin, but we're up against probably the title contenders, Liverpool. Just look at how much better their team looks like, and this is what we're going with. I'm kind of depressed just looking at our team, but you know what? We've got the special one back with Chelsea. Let's hope he can cook from the sidelines. By the way, guys, if you're excited for this Chelsea career mode, I need y'all to show your support by subscribing to the channel. That would be amazing. Alright, time to get a feel of this Chelsea team. But Liverpool is the wrong team for us to start facing, but if we can get a result against them, could be big. And let's see which players step up and show their worth. Maybe Reece James is going to be one of them. What a ball that is. And Nkunku with the header. I can't believe we've scored. Chelsea strike first. And of course, Jose is loving it on the touchline. Oh, but Darwin Núñez has a chance and he's missed. We're lucky. Oh, one thing's there though. Thiago Silva at the back. My guy is so slow. Yo, Liverpool are really cooking our defense. Darwin Núñez off the post. We're really riding our luck here. Okay, this is where I want to see what Mykhailo Mudryk can do, because he's one of our fastest players, but Van Dijk just bullied him. Oh, we've been opened up. Darwin Núñez, and we concede. No, we don't. We somehow survive. Okay, I think we are finally going to concede here. There's no way. So many chances and Liverpool finally capitalize. I'll instantly tell you this, our defense just so bad. Go on, Mudryk, with Sterling gone. Lot of responsibility on you. You're wearing the number 10 as well. Mykhailo Mudryk. He skies it. Nicholas Jackson's barely done anything in this game. I think we're really going to struggle for goals this season if it's this way. One player that I do feel has got quite a bit of talent here is Cole Palmer, but I don't know how much he can actually do for us. Oh, he's done really well. And slides that one through for Nkunku. This could be a big moment for us. Cross coming in for Mudryk. Mudryk with the header, and we've taken the lead against Liverpool. People will talk about Mudryk scoring the winner, but I'm telling you, Cole Palmer in the build-up play, I think he's definitely proved to me that he's the player we've got to keep in this side. Maybe even build the team around. And with that, the special one has guided us to our first win. Okay, right after the game, I've just got a message from Mourinho.
I think we need to bench Thiago Silva. He cannot run. I'm going to play Levi Colwill at center back.
Well, Mourinho's making the big decisions. He's seemingly seen something with Levi Colwill, who's apparently a left back, but we've trained him up for the centre back spot. And yo, that's Mourinho for you, because he's instantly gone up to a 78 overall. Tough decision, but Thiago Silva on the bench and Colwill in the starting 11. I think this is what Mourinho sees as his backline. Colwill and Fofana. Just as Mourinho wanted, Colwill's in the starting 11, already making an impact. Cole Palmer. Lovely bit of dribbling, looking for Nicholas Jackson, but he's so bad. Oh, we're on the back foot. Colwill tracking back. He's been stellar in this game. No, we could concede here. No, we do. Well, for the first time, we're going to be trailing in a game. This is a test for Mourinho's Chelsea. Okay, now this could get really bad. Lucas Paqueta's ruthless. Half time and we're 2-0 down. Okay, do we have any kind of changes we can make? Maybe a bit of pace from Madueke. We'll sub off Mudryk. Maybe Romeo Lavia coming on for Caicedo. All we can do is try something different. Cole Palmer, though, he's on a really good run here. Looking for a bit of space. Goes for it, but needs to work on that technique. And Nkunku looking for Reece James. And this is what I like. Back for Nkunku. Enzo Fernandez from outside the box, but Areola with the save. Madueke looking for Nicholas Jackson, surely, and yes, he does. Took him like 10 chances, but he's finally got us back into it. Full time, and well, the special one endures his first loss. We fought back well, to be honest, after being 2-0 down, but not enough. I think it's getting a bit clear what we need to do with this 66 million. I don't think we need anything for the midfield and wide positions. Mudrick, Space, Palmer, and Madueke, I think they'll get the job done. Defense seems like Mourinho likes Colwell and Fofana, so we'll keep it as is. Two positions where I think we need improvements: striker and goalkeeper. We're playing Luton Town next. Let's get back to winning ways and see what Mourinho thinks about what kind of signing we need. At Stamford Bridge, we look like a different team. I mean, look at Mikhailo Mudryk. He's gone all the way, but couldn't get the finish. No! Oh, we've got a chance. Enzo Fernandez, let's go! The golden boy, World Cup winner, delivering for us. We'll take that. Why is Reece James my striker right now? Is it so bad having Nicholas Jackson that we're going to have to rely on Reece James? Oh, we'll take it. He's just scored a banger. I'm glad we sacked Pochettino, guys, because Mourinho's got this Chelsea team cooking. We pick up our second win. We're just outside the top 4 spot. Remember, that's, I think, our goal for the season, getting Chelsea back into the mix of Champions League football. But for that, we're gonna need another signing. Just about 5 days until the window shuts, and I've got a message from Mourinho.
I need a new striker.
Alright, that's what Mourinho has said. He wants a new striker. I think he doesn't trust Nicholas Jackson. Next episode, we're gonna bring one. Let me know in the comments. You guys are gonna decide the striker will sign for Chelsea. I bought Chelsea from Todd Bowley and officially became their club owner. But I quickly realized that the job of a club owner was not gonna be easy. I've already had to deal with FFP sanctions, big players leaving, as well as having to fire our manager Pochettino, because I thought he was a fraud. But we did make our first big decision, bringing back the special one to Chelsea, hiring Jose Mourinho. With Mourinho coming in, I believe we can get Chelsea back to the top of the Premier League, but that's a long-term project. Our goal this season is to get Chelsea to the top 4. But to do that, Mourinho has just said he's going to need a new striker. But we're just 5 days away from transfer deadline day. We're gonna have to act quick. Alright boys, our journey with Chelsea continues. The gaffer has said that we need a new striker. We've got 66 million and we need to make it happen. Of course, you guys know in the last episode we got a feel of this Chelsea team, and it was obvious we needed either a striker, because Nicholas Jackson's a bit inexperienced, or we of course needed a new goalkeeper. But it looks like Mourinho believes a striker is what could completely change this team. Let's actually have a chat with the gaffer and see what he thinks.
I think this team has talent, but Nicholas Jackson, I'm not too convinced with him. We need a new number 9, and preferably an African striker. You know, I've had a lot of success with Africans.
Okay guys, I'm not surprised at Jose Mourinho's demands. If you look at his managerial career, Didier Drogba, Samuel Eto'o, some of the greatest African strikers of all time have flourished under his reign. And maybe Victor Osimhen, Nigerian, probably the most lethal African striker in the world right now. He could be just an incredible signing. He's even got his mask on. But yeah, there is one problem. Because of FFP, we can't afford him. Okay, I'm on the lookout for other options, and Yusuf El-Nasseri could be a really good one. He was amazing at the World Cup for Morocco, but the thing is, he's 26 years old. He's not going to get that much better. And here at Chelsea, we're building such a young team, and I want to keep that trend. Victor Boniface, though, on the other hand, he looks like a striker that could really fit into what we're trying to build. 22 years old, he's a big man, 6'3", 80 rated as well. I think having him and Nicholas Jackson as options up top could be amazing. And Boniface's value is actually decent. It's now my job as the club owner to get this signing over the line. Alright, we need to spend as little money as possible on this deal. Like, if we can get Boniface for 35 million, it would just be a steal. But oh, it's gonna go upwards of 40 million. It still seems like great value. Okay, let's see if we can bring this down to, say, 36 million. What's gonna happen here? And it's worked. Let's go. That's proper negotiations. I'm on the road to become the world's best club owner. Now we just need to convince him to sign the papers. 5-year contract, 80k per week, and we've got Victor Boniface Boniface, the Nigerian, joining Chelsea. That's literally my first transfer as Chelsea's club owner. Sadly though, because we're on deadline day with just 10 hours to go, it does not look like we're going to be able to make any more transfers. To be fair, I think we've dealt with the FFP problem really well, and the team actually looks competitive. And we've got the special one as the manager. No excuses, guys. The goal is to push for top 4 this season. By the way, we're still left with 26 million. Maybe in case we need a goalkeeper or something, we can address that in the January transfer window, so it's still on the table. We'll see. But now we've got our new number 9, Victor Boniface, making his debut. Oh boy, let's pick up a win in the Premier League. Oh, we've got ourselves a free kick in a really good spot. Who's our best free kick taker right now? Is it Nkunku? I think it is. Yo, if we score this, I'm genuinely just gonna lose my mind. Go on, Nkunku. Ah, the power is a bit less, but he could still get this one up and over. It's saved. I'm so bad at free kicks. Go on, Cole Palmer. Really does feel like a leader in this squad already, especially when he drives the ball like that. Finds Victor Boniface, but he gets tackled. Forest look to be on the attack. That Levi Colwill doing a great job. Don't forget, Levi Colwill is Jose Mourinho's pick. He's wanted him in the team from day one, and we're just following his instructions. And that might lead to an attack for us, as here goes Nkunku. Glides past everyone, but off the crossbar. Nope. Cole Palmer rebound saved. Oh, that's a dangerous one, and they almost scored. Reece James, and I'm seeing Boniface making a lovely run. He's asking for it. In the box, he's good, but he couldn't get to it. No way, no way. Robert Sanchez, good save. Maybe Mourinho saw something in our keeper right now. That's why he decided a striker was more important. Cole Palmer looks for Nkunku. Chipping it for Boniface. He's not kept himself on. It's been a tough debut for Boniface, to be fair. It could change, because all strikers need is that one chance to score. Boniface can't get the shot. Nkunku looking for Victor Boniface. The touch is great. The control's there as well. Is he going to get his first goal? How is that saved? Full time, and we've dropped points against Nottingham Forest. Okay, what are we actually doing? A draw against Bournemouth as well? Nah, this is crazy. What on earth has just happened? We've dropped down to 12th in the Premier League, literally from being in contention for top 4. Okay, we do have a game in hand, which if we win, we will go back to being 7th in the Premier League. But this is bad. I mean, I know we've got a young squad, but we're surely better than 12th. And oh, wow, our next game's against Arsenal. Before this game, though, Jose Mourinho is holding a team meeting where he's about to announce the club captain of Chelsea. So far, Chilwell's been the captain, and I was pretty sure that Reece James was going to be made the captain. It kind of made sense. But instead...
Going forward, guys, your new captain is going to be number 20, Cole Palmer. See you all at training tomorrow.
This is crazy, guys. The 21-year-old is going to be donning the armband for Chelsea. He's only just joined the club recently, but Mourinho believes he could be an inspiration to the team, a leader, and honestly, it's a crazy decision. But as the club owner, I've got to back him. I'm the one that hired him. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this different style of a Chelsea career mode with the club owner angle and everything, I'd appreciate if you could drop a like as well as subscribe to the channel. We're facing Arsenal next, and yes, indeed, Cole Palmer is the captain. I don't know how the other senior players in this team are going to take it, but I guess if Cole Palmer leads by example, he might just win the dressing room. And yup, with tackles like that, he's definitely going to do just that. Oh, and smart play to find Reece James, and here he goes, a player who could have been the captain. Instead, he's driving it forward for Boniface. Maybe his first goal. No, we're still having to wait for Boniface's first. This Arsenal team is deadly with Saka and all, but after all the points we've dropped, we kind of need to win this game. This is not looking good. We've been opened up. What a save from Robert Sanchez. Uh-oh, this is bad. This is bad. Big block coming in from Chilwell. Man, Arsenal have had us in this game where we're kind of struggling. But on the counter is where this team shines, and here goes Nkunku. This is what a Mourinho Chelsea team looks like. Nkunku finding Palmer. No, that cross was horrendous. Oh, this is bad. Gabriel Jesus. Robert Sanchez. Bro, I think I'm figuring out why Mourinho trusts him. Dude has saved everything so far. But man, we're in desperate need for goals, and maybe Modric's pace could help us get one. Here he goes. The Ukrainian looks unstoppable here. Cut back. Nkunku, please. Oh, it gets blocked. Guys, I think I've not scored a single goal in this episode so far, and it's really annoying me. Oh my days, we've been opened up. Robert Sanchez, you legend. Oh my days, we've given it away. We've given it away. That is just plain stupid from me. Oh, and Nkunku has made the breakthrough. He could get us a goal back into this one. Christopher Nkunku, that's what's up. Our best player showing his class. With that, at least we're getting a draw from this game. But a draw is clearly not enough. We're 13th in the Premier League. This is horrendous. And now even the media is talking about it. They're criticizing the owners, which in this case is me. S2G's wasteful transfer costing Chelsea. Nah, that is so harsh from the media. Okay, I get that Boniface has only scored once in 5 games, and also that was a game that I simmed. But come on, we need to give him time. He's just joined Chelsea. We're gonna chuck a development plan on him. I still feel Boniface is that guy. Just look at him. He's built like a tank. The truth is, unless we perform on the pitch, I'm gonna keep getting criticized. Oh, and look at the fixtures we've got in November. Spurs, City, and then Newcastle. We need to get points in these. One more thing, guys. Why aren't we seeing any growth in terms of our players? Like, Palmer's still 76, Modric 75. Wait, where on earth are our coaches? I'm pretty sure I did sign a fair few coaches in the last one, but apparently I haven't. I guess we're gonna have to do that. That's terrible from me as a club owner, not even hiring coaches on time. But man, as a club owner, it feels like I'm just taking L's. We hired Mourinho. He's made Palmer captain, got this team playing a certain way, but in terms of the league table, it's clearly not working. Apart from that Boniface, he's literally not scored. I'm gonna go down as an absolute fraud of a club owner, unless we can just get out of this mess. We're literally like Chelsea in real life. What's the difference between me and Todd Bowley? We need to take advantage of these next 3 games. I know they're difficult ones, but it could completely help change the momentum. We need to see Boniface score in this game. We need to see Cole Palmer lead by example. Otherwise, I think the dressing room will have him changed as captain. I'll tell you this, guys. Mikhailo Modric's pace is right now the X factor of this team. It's literally unplayable when he runs like this. He might just go all the way. Modric, tough angle, but he's just scored a wondrous goal against Spurs. Man like Modric just abusing his pace. We've got the lead now. Let's not throw it away. We need the win. Oh, Ben Chilwell doing a great job there winning that, and now he could run it forward. Go on. Maybe a pass for Boniface. Controls it well. Easy. Oh my days, he hit it straight at the keeper. I can't seem to figure out Victor Boniface. Maybe the media are right. We've wasted our money signing him. Oh, Palmer now with the armband. What's he going to do? Is he going to make the right decision? He's put it in for Modric. Maybe he's trying a bit too much to play for the team there. Maybe he should have gone by himself. And a sin's a dangerous one, but Sanchez has it covered. It's crazy to say this, but I think our player of the season so far is Robert Sanchez. Dude has kept us in so many games, but I don't think he can keep us in this one now, because Spurs are really upping the ante. Heung-min Son here, brilliant passing, and we've just conceded a pen. It was freaking Reece James with the tackle. Dude just took out Heung-min Son. Mourinho's fuming. Come on, Robert Sanchez, you've saved everything. Maybe a penalty as well, but no. Victor Boniface, we've been waiting for him to have his moment, but it's not clicking. That's full time and we've dropped points again. We're playing Man City next, and it's interesting to see Mourinho make a tough call. He's playing Romeo Lavia in this game instead of Caicedo. Do you know what? Those are the kind of tough calls that might pay off for Mourinho. But yeah, we need a result against City. We've literally not won a game today, but it is Man City we're facing. Pep Guardiola's Man City. Imagine if we could have signed him as the coach. But yeah, he's not leaving Man City, is he? Yes, Romeo Lavia. I'm very interested to see what Mourinho sees in him, because yup, he's getting bullied there. And it's Erling freaking Haaland. Look at the strength and pace, and oh my days, horrendous from Fofana. Things are right now going from bad to worse as Haaland scores this with confidence. We're 1-0 down already. De Bruyne takes a snapshot and it goes in. Nah, he's unplayable. Cole Palmer though is trying to get us back into this game with maybe something. That's saved too. I feel like making him captain is putting unnecessary pressure on him. And Nkunku trying to get us back into it. It's saved as well. Honestly, it feels like we've got no luck whatsoever. Palmer's putting this set piece in. Of course we're not winning the header. He's not giving up, boys. Palmer. Lovely ball for Modric. But then we just give it away. What are we doing? The only bright spot from this game has been Romeo Lavia. He does feel a lot more technical than, of course, Caicedo. But it's just been tragic. Cole Palmer's trying to get us something in this game. showing his quality, and Cole Palmer with a sensational solo goal. That is definitely leading by example, but it's a bit too late. It was literally the last kick of the game. Oh my days. Christopher Nkunku has suffered a dislocated shoulder and will be out for 7 weeks. Are you actually kidding me? We've literally had no luck with this Chelsea squad. It's unbelievable. Do we even have anyone who can play in that position? Conor Gallagher probably, but he's more of a central midfielder. What do we do now? And we're 11th in the Premier League. Actually can't believe this, boys. Mourinho promised that he'll help us deliver top 4. Instead, we're 10 points off. You know what, guys? I'm actually thinking maybe Mourinho's ideas are outdated. This counter-attacking playstyle, relying on long balls and direct runs, it's maybe not working. Maybe Mourinho is past it and we signed him because of his legacy. Maybe we need fresher ideas at Chelsea, and maybe as a club owner, I'm gonna have to make a ruthless decision by sacking Mourinho and bringing in someone else. Is that the play? If we do that, we'll probably get to play a more aggressive attacking style of football. But which manager could we sign? Let me know in the comments if we should sack Mourinho and do something crazy. This Chelsea career mode is about to get insane. I bought Chelsea from Todd Bowley to become their new club owner, and my first decision was sacking Pochettino and bringing back the special one, Mourinho. I thought with Jose Mourinho coming in, we'd be able to transform Chelsea. We even made the signings he wanted, but in reality, it's been the complete opposite. We're 11th in the Premier League, and the tactics Jose Mourinho is employing just look outdated. And so as the club owner, I've got a big decision to make today. Sack Jose Mourinho and bring in a new manager, or trust him. But by trusting him, if we end up failing to qualify for Champions League this season, we could lose a lot of our talented players. Here we go, boys. Another Chelsea episode. The pressure is on. I can't believe we're struggling this much in this series. To be 11th in the Premier League, to be fair, it's kind of realistic. This is how bad Chelsea are. But nah, I thought with the Jose Mourinho tactics, we'd be doing a lot better. Clearly not. The worst thing is, my man has had no luck whatsoever. Nkunku being injured for the next 6 weeks, that's brutal. What do we do now is the real question. Do we just sack Mourinho? I feel like it'll be a bit premature to do that just in November. Let's give Jose Mourinho a bit more time. 1 month. If by January 1st, he's unable to get us at least into the top 6, we'll start considering a new manager. I don't want to be the kind of club owner that just constantly changes managers. We've already sacked Pochettino this season. Let's give Mourinho a month to maybe get something out of this team. And it starts here against Newcastle. And also, this is what makes me think maybe Mourinho is outdated. Even clubs like Newcastle are playing a modern way of football, gegenpressing and everything, while we're forced to play a counter-attacking style of football, which clearly is not working all that well. That's something to consider if we're deciding to sack Mourinho, because we want to play an aggressive attacking play style with this Chelsea team. For now though, we need to figure out what to do without Nkunku. I think the right answer is playing Madueke on the right and having Cole Palmer playing that number 10 role. It's a big responsibility for the young kid, but he's our club captain. Mourinho sees something in him, and let's see if Cole Palmer can captain us to victory. It feels like ages since we've won a game. Another thing I'm hoping for in this game is Boniface finally coming into form. That's one reason why Mourinho's Chelsea struggling so much. Our star signing Boniface this season hasn't really done much, but now he might. Here goes Boniface. Maybe a shot from outside the box. He struck it well, but straight at the keeper. We got Cole Palmer taking responsibilities with set pieces to Boniface.
Nope.
Can win that does. Rebound, please. How have we missed that? Sometimes I really feel bad for Mourinho, man. Boniface again. Oh, that's some smart play to find Reece James, who puts it back in. Cole Palmer. Oh, that is lovely. Cole Palmer with an absolute beauty. I know we've put a lot of responsibility on his shoulders, making him club captain, playing him now in that number 10 role. But when he's got that kind of quality, it does make it seem like it's the right decision by Jose Mourinho. Finally, a bit of space for Boniface to run into, but it's not clicking. You know, sometimes some players just don't click at particular clubs, and that's exactly what's happening here with Boniface. Oh, Modric's now got a chance. Couple of good touches. Still Modric. Modric has put it in. What a finish. We've been waiting for players to step up, and finally we're seeing that happen. Full time, guys, and it's been ages since we've had a victory like this. A dominant performance with Cole Palmer leading this team. This result might have just saved Mourinho's career here at Chelsea. Okay, still, his job is not safe. We're still going to be on the hunt for a new manager if Mourinho can't get us into the top 6. And he's got exactly a month to do that. And some really tricky games coming up. Okay, we do have the team to beat Brighton. I'd be really surprised if we can't get a win here. Come on, let's pick up 3 points. There you go. And look at that. Modric is slowly developing into a really important player at this club. Oh, and one more thing. Boniface in this game just got a yellow card. Bro's got more bookings than goals for us. Oh, wow. Cole Palmer already showing a bit of leadership. I hope you don't mind me catching you like this, but the lads have asked me to talk to you. They're a bit worried that the club isn't meeting their demands. No motivation this season. What plans you have to improve the situation? I mean, that's on Jose Mourinho. Is he basically hinting to me that Chelsea don't want to play this defensive style of play? Probably is. Wow, Cole Palmer's a brave guy. Mourinho made him captain and he's already speaking out against him. For now, we're playing Man United and this is going to be a big test for Mourinho's men. Oh, and look at all the stamina issues. And also, Nicholas Jackson is playing. I think Boniface, the gaffer's lost faith in him. Huge game, guys, at Old Trafford. Mourinho returning to the club he formerly managed. He's also made a big decision playing Nicholas Jackson. This is going to be interesting. Oh, is that Romelu Lukaku? Remember, we sold him to them because we needed to, comply for FFP and everything. But now, he's playing against us. Already a chance, and Man United almost scored, and they do! That is a disastrous start, man. This is what I'm saying. Now, because we play a counter-attacking style, we're going to be on the back foot. It's going to be hard to score. Unless Modric can do something crazy. Saved by the keeper. Enzo Fernandez has gone through, could get us a goal back. Oh, that's lovely from Enzo. World-class finish. Okay, we're not conceding to Lukaku, but he's gone through. This is bad. Please, Sanchez, save it. Yes, he saves it. Come on. Madueke looking really solid. Oh, no, he's put it wide. Come on. No way. No way, Lukaku. You're not scoring. I'm so glad Lukaku is a bit of a fraud. Anybody else and that would have been a goal.
A few moments later.
No way. No way. I just called him a fraud. And we end up conceding to him. From what we're witnessing, it does feel like Mourinho is not the man for the job. Guys, I think we don't even have time until January because we're still 11th in the Premier League. What is the gap between us and 4th right now? Oh my days, it's 12 points and we're not even halfway through the season. I think, guys, we've given Jose enough time, but there isn't more time left. I think it's time to look for a new manager. I know it's a tough decision, but this team needs maybe a new style of play. All right, guys. I have created a short list of potential managers we can sign. First one is Zinedine Zidane, who is currently unemployed. I tried reaching out to him, but he instantly rejected us because we're not even in the Champions League. Makes sense. Zizou is big time. He's not going to manage us if we're not playing in the elite club competition. Another option is Xabi Alonso, who's absolutely balling out at Bayer Leverkusen. And here at Chelsea, if we give him the tools to cook, I think he could get us back into the Champions League easily. But the problem is he's a former Liverpool player, and plus, why would he even want to get into this mess? There is one really sensible option, and that's Brighton's coach, De Zerbi. Look in the relegation zone, guys. Brighton are absolutely struggling, and I don't think it's because of their coach. They're a club that don't really have that much money. There's a limit to what De Zerbi can do, and I really think he could be the perfect coach for Chelsea. It's a bold decision, bringing in a young manager like that, but I think that attacking style of play that the Brighton boss has could be what we need. For now, we've got 3 games left in the Premier League until January. Let's wrap them up and hopefully get some points. So far, guys, Mourinho has not been notified that he's on the verge of being sacked. I'd like to keep it that way just to keep everyone focused and we can pick up some good results. But yeah, it's going to be a tough conversation to have with Mourinho. Sacked for what, the 3rd time at Chelsea? The main issue I have with Mourinho, guys, is the tactics. Our team just is so defensive right now, and we've got the attacking talent to be a bit more aggressive, a bit more bold, and it actually just ends up making us just defend all game long. Because of that, we concede silly free kicks. Let's just hope we don't end up conceding from this. It's a set-piece routine for Fana with good defending, but the danger is still on. We get it away. We've got some space here for Boniface. Could be his big moment. Boniface, the chip. I can't believe it. He needed that goal for confidence. I'm just realizing the fine margins of a manager. Imagine if Boniface would have just lit up the Premier League, scored a ton of goals. We wouldn't be even considering sacking Mourinho, but that's just how this sport works. Cole Palmer right now with the chance. Weaker right foot. He does not care. He's been the standout player for us this season. Another chance here for Boniface to prove his worth. Can he finally? What's he doing? Bro is single-handedly getting Mourinho sacked at this point. No way. No way. What a save from Sanchez. If one player has stepped up during this Mourinho era, it's Robert Sanchez. Otherwise, we'd probably be in a relegation battle. Oh, proper chance here for Madueke, who's playing because of Nkunku's injury. He can take advantage of it, but he doesn't. And now on the other end, we could legit end up conceding. Cole will defend well, and that's going to be another hard-fought 1-0 win. This is what I think needs to end, man. We're Chelsea. We can't be happy with results like this. It's a win, but look at how we won. The good thing is we've picked up a couple more wins and we're 10th in the Premier League. Still not great, but we've reduced the gap to 4 down to 8 points. But most importantly, we're now in January, and I think it's time to make the big decision. But first, before we make a decision of sacking Mourinho, I think we need to confirm if De Zerbi is interested in the job, and so we're having a meeting with him. Okay, so from what De Zerbi is saying, he is interested in managing Chelsea, and I'm not surprised. But he's saying he wants complete control in tactics, and he should have complete freedom in the players he wants to play, and also a say in future transfers. To be honest, guys, that's exactly what I want from a manager. He's coming in with his own ideas. As a club owner, my job is to let him flourish. I think De Zerbi is the man. And now, there's only one thing left to do.
Breaking news. The special one has been let go from Chelsea for a third time as Chelsea look to improve their form in the Premier League.
Guys, I really feel bad for how I've done this. We didn't even have a chat with Mourinho, just straight up fired him. I mean, that's what club owners do, I guess. There's no point chatting to Mourinho. We've made our decision. He's out of the building. But also, it's welcome to Zerbi. Hopefully, this managerial appointment will be different, and we need it to be. The objective for De Zerbi is clear. In half a season, he needs to get us top 4. Absolutely. And so, the Roberto De Zerbi era at Chelsea begins. This is literally the second new manager we've had, and it's barely been half a season. But I believe this will work. And oh boy, the first change De Zerbi is making, tactics completely different. We're going to be playing free-flowing attacking football. He's also hiring a bunch of his own coaching staff, and also he's pushing up our wingers by the looks of it, tactically giving more freedom to Cole Palmer, and also instructions to Boniface. If De Zerbi can get the best out of Boniface, that'll be a miracle. Meanwhile, this is some incredible luck for De Zerbi because Nkunku is back from his injury. I guess Palmer will go back to playing on the right, and Nkunku will be back to leading this team. Here we go, guys. First test for new manager De Zerbi. Oh, and already he's imposing himself with the big change. Cucurella playing ahead of Chilwell. Maybe that's because Cucurella's more attacking. There's De Zerbi. First game at the bridge for him, looking on. I'm really hoping he's the right appointment we've made. Guys, look at the positioning of our defenders. It's super aggressive. It could end up backfiring as well. No, we concede. De Zerbi's era starts with a silly goal from a set piece as well. One thing I'll tell you guys, with Mourinho's tactics, we were defending a lot better. Right now, we look a bit clueless. Look at that, just giving it away in a silly fashion. We could end up conceding again. A lucky save. Shots taken. Nope. Oh, keeper, what are you doing? Why are you flicking it up? No way. Robert Sanchez, what was that? De Zerbi's era starts with an absolute disaster. First half, and we are 2-0 down. What on earth? Guys, it's starting to feel like we shouldn't have sacked Mourinho. At least we weren't conceding silly goals. Now we can't score, nor can we defend. Oh, Palmer. Boniface. Finally he scored. Victor Boniface. It's taken him ages, but he's got us back into the game. No. Let's not throw everything away. No, it's off the post. I can't believe it. Willian scoring against his former club. What are we enduring here? Oh, Boniface has got an in behind. He's got another chance, and he makes it count, but it might be a bit too late. Nkunku. He's off on a really good run here. Looks for a cross for Boniface. Goes for goal. It's straight in the keeper. That was his moment. There's still time for one goal more. Cole Palmer is on it. Looks for Boniface on a hat-trick. Victor Boniface is saved. Set piece. We need a miracle here. Cole Palmer's going to whip this one in. It's decent. Boniface saved again. Is this a joke? And that's full time. I was expecting the Zombies' debut to be iconic, getting us back on track. But we still endure another defeat. Do you know what? There were some positives from that game, and of course, it's Boniface. He's back to scoring. At least with the new attacking tactics, the team is scoring more goals. But yeah, we need to sort out that defense. And up next, we've got a trip to Anfield. Come on, De Zerbi. Now you're getting a chance to show in the big game. There were signs of good performance in that first game, like Boniface scoring, but we need to get a win. It's been ages. And of course, trying to get a win against one of the best teams in the league, it's going to be a real challenge. Darwin Núñez already through. Big save, Robert Sanchez, like he's been doing all season long. No, we're not conceding. We're defending really well. Liverpool are making us defend. Oh my days, they cooked us. They really did. It's a gift, and now Liverpool take the lead. No matter who the manager is, it really feels like we're in a hopeless situation. Come on, that could change with Reece James now bombing forward. He knows he's good attacking-wise, and he puts it in. That's what we needed. Somebody to step up. I'm telling you, attacking-wise, the Zombies' tactics have got this team playing some good football. It's just that we can't defend to save our lives. On the attack, here's Nkunku now. He's made a good run. He's got the pace as well. Christopher Nkunku. And he's off the post. But Boniface, how is that not gone in? I swear, we just absolutely have no luck. Okay, he was offside anyways. Second half, and Modric's managed to make a really good run. And he slotted it home. Mikhailo Modric catching Liverpool by surprise. If we can get a win at Anfield, it clearly proves that De Zerbi is the right man for the job. And we're on to something. And just look at the way we're playing. With the numbers we've got bombing forward, there's clearly a difference in our style of play. Cole Palmer looking to unleash, but doesn't have the finesse. But we need to know how to defend. That's been our biggest weakness, but we're just relying on our keeper. No, across to the back post, and of course. It's freaking Liverpool and Anfield. What are we supposed to do? Full time, and De Zerbi is yet to get his first win for the club. It's frustrating because we're playing, I think, a lot better, and I'm sure that's visible on the pitch. Do you know what? It's transfer deadline day, and as a club owner, I need to help my manager. We need to bring in a new player, and I'm thinking a centre-back is what this team is right now really lacking. Recently, Chalobah had been sold, and so we've got 38 million in the bank. If we do a swap deal, I think we can sign someone really good. Next episode, we need to get that centre back and within deadline day. Otherwise, there's no hope for us to even have a chance of pushing for top 4. My time as Chelsea club owner has been tumultuous to say the least. You see, our first decision at the club was sacking Mauricio Pochettino, and then we brought back the special one, Jose Mourinho. But that completely failed as we were in the bottom half of the table. So I made another big decision of sacking him. We chose Roberto De Zerbi as the next manager, but even after that, we're not getting results. And look what the media are saying. Bring back Abramovich. S2G is an absolute fraud. This is bad, guys. If the hiring of Roberto De Zerbi doesn't pay off and we don't get top 4, I think the Chelsea fans might try and kick us out. Wait a minute, guys. I've just got a message from the gaffer. You can't expect me to deliver results without any signings. If you want top 4, you're gonna need to bring me a few players. A left winger, a centre-back, and another midfielder. Roberto, hold on. I understand the demands, but look at our budget, just 38 million. I know we could do an upgrade of a Modric to get a goal-scoring winger. I know Caicedo's been a bit meh. And yep, we're looking for a better partner for Levi Colwill. But we can't do all of that now. I understand. Then get me this Portuguese centre-back, Antonio Silva, and at least we'll have a solid defensive unit. Guys, Antonio Silva is literally one of the most promising Portuguese centre-backs out there. Playing for Benfica, 80 rated. Oh, look at that pace. That's what we need. 86 sprint speed. Strength is there too. I'm gonna have to pull off some extreme negotiating as the club owner if we want Antonio Silva. Did I mention it's deadline day? We need to pull this off. To be fair, it's fair from Roberto De Zerbi to expect at least his signing to come through. So only then he can, do his thing and help us get top 4. Okay, currently at the club, we've got Badiashile. I know he's a young, super talented centre-back, but I do prefer Fofana, who's got slightly better experience. So yeah, if I put Badiashile in a swap deal, I think we can make this work. Alright, there isn't much time left. We need this to be perfect. So let's put Badiashile in this swap deal, and we'll chuck in another 15 million. I think we can make this work. Come on, I need to use my negotiating ability as the club owner here. Okay, it is on the table. This deal, guys, is possible, but still, I think we can bring down the fee to 20 million. There's a sell-on clause as well. Okay, 26, but to be fair, I think 25, both of us are happy with this. Come on, 25 million for Antonio Silva. Let's go. Oh my, we're saving Silva. Bro was earning just 9,900, being an 18 rated centre-back at 20. Dude's gonna be balling out in London. Okay, well, not really that crazy, but hey, he's a youngster. 32.5 is pretty good. And there you go, we've pulled it off. The Zerbi wanted Antonio Silva, and we've got him in the squad. Oh, that makes our backline super pacey. I love that. With that, it looks like transfer deadline day is done. I think Roberto De Zerbi is happy that he's getting at least one transfer. The thing is, with the FFP thing that we had earlier on in the season, our transfer budget's very limited, and now it's almost nothing. But if we can, of course, get top 4 this season somehow, I think the money's going to go up next season, and we can bring in some proper ballers. And you know what? It's not that difficult. Newcastle are on 40 points. We're just 7 points off top 4. If we push, we can do it. And you know what? I've been reading your comments that Boniface is cursed. That number 9 jersey at Chelsea. So we're going to give him something else. Okay, what's free? Number 19. I'm hoping that cures the number 9 curse and Boniface can get back to scoring. Because his record here at the club, it's been shocking. For a number 9, embarrassing. And Antonio Silva straight away making his debut. De Zerbi's got his man now. He needs to get his first Chelsea win. By the way, guys, if y'all think we can get top 4 with Chelsea this season, I need y'all to subscribe to the channel. That would be amazing. Enzo Fernandez has broken through, goes for goal. That was a good effort. This man Caicedo is honestly on fraud watch. I can't believe Chelsea bought him for such a big amount. He's not really done much for us, although now Nkunku's got a chance. We're not scoring with attempts like that. Antonio Silva, okay, welcome to the Premier League. You're not supposed to be doing that. Dude's got a yellow card on his debut. There's Antonio Silva's pace coming to use. I can see the difference already. Nkunku sliding this one for Boniface. He's now not got the number 9 jersey, but he's still playing like a complete moron. I don't get this. Already in the second half, guys, and we've still failed to score. If we keep drawing games like this, no top 4. We're just going to be a mid-table club. Oh my days, we're getting cooked. But Antonio Silva, what a challenge. Nkunku sees the pass of Boniface finally. Surely now with the new number he can score. And yes, Boniface, wait. Why is he still wearing the number 9? Yo, Boniface, maybe the kit number just didn't change. Maybe, guys, the number 9 thing was just a myth, and Boniface probably didn't even realize that he was wearing the number 9. He must have thought he's wearing 19. And look at the finish he's produced after just being tricked. We'll take that, boys. Boniface gets us the goal we need. You're not getting past Antonio Silva. No, no, no. This might be one of the best signings we've ever made. Oh, Nkunku. Nkunku has gone through. He could seal the game for us. Come on. We'll take the 1-0 win, but we need to be more clinical if we want to get top 4. And that's more like it, guys. We're going on a bit of a run. Another win in the Prem. We've moved up to 9th in the Premier League. I really think if we can keep this run going, top 4 is possible. But yeah, the run has just been of 2 games. And we've got Manchester City next. But I'm hoping De Zerbi is going to cook in this one, because Pep Guardiola, if you guys don't know, is a big fan of him. And I guess we'll see if De Zerbi can beat Pep. Oh, I just realized Modric is suspended for this one. Madueke is going to have to play. I like Madueke, so I'm not too fussed about it. If we win this game, I reckon our chances for top 4 are going to skyrocket, because they are by far the best team in England. But that's why they're going to be virtually impossible to beat unless we have a stellar performance. Guys, I literally can't get the ball in a chance for City, and they've scored. It took them just 20 minutes. I'm pretty sure that took a nasty deflection along the way. Let's take a look. Yup, I think it hit Levi Colwill. Okay, Boniface though. Boniface, he's now broken the number 9 curse, and he continues to score. Boniface against Manchester City. Who would have thought? Erling Haaland, though. This is bad. This is bad. Levi Colwill saved us a guaranteed goal there. Nope. Oh, Antonio Silva bullying Haaland there. What a challenge. Oh, Caicedo, I didn't know you had that in your locker. Brilliantly done. And now it's Captain Cole Palmer looking to attack. Finds Enzo Fernandez. Falls for Nkunku. We keep trying. We just can't get the shot off. For the first time, I think I'm seeing the benefits of De Zerbi as the manager. Compared to Mourinho, we would have just parked the bus. Whereas now we're taking the game to Man City. This has been Caicedo's best performance, man. Releases it for Cole Palmer, who's now got space to run into. There he goes. Club captain Palmer. A brilliant run. Could he finish it off? No, he can't. He got taken out. Nkunku looking for Victor Boniface. He's been a new man ever since he's been tricked about the number 9 curse. Nkunku though, finesse shot. No! This has actually been our best performance ever. Cole Palmer, though, if he can finesse this one in, could be a special goal, but no, it goes above. We've had all the chances in this second half, but Man City are still dangerous. One opportunity could completely crush all our hopes, but we're defending really well. Full time, and we're sharing the spoils with Man City, but this has got to be the most proud I've been with this Chelsea team. We've gone toe-to-toe with the benchmark. And honestly, I think we could have won this. Now I'm starting to believe top 4 could be a reality. The draw against City was the momentum we needed, and we picked up 3 consecutive Premier League wins. Look at that, boys. We're actually back in the mix. Just 7 points off the 4th position, plus we have a game in hand. But yep, the game in hand is against Man United. To be fair, their coach is Den Hag. The Serbi's better. Wait a minute, what am I seeing? Enzo Fernandez stone hamstring? No, he's been so crucial for us in the midfield. I guess that's his season over. Well, it's a pretty obvious one, but I guess the gaffer's gonna go with Conor Gallagher. We couldn't beat Man City, but I'm desperate to beat Man United. Look at Lukaku play for them too. Former Chelsea player. Let's get the win. Reece James. Cole Palmer. Nope. Oh, that's brilliant, but Onana. Oh, it's gone in. Manchester United, what on earth have you done? That's the most Man United thing ever. Cole Palmer. Oh, that's a lovely ball for Christopher Nkunku. Manchester United look rattled, but we're missing our chances. No, we've given space, and Anthony gets the goal. United are not going down without a fight. Cole Palmer, oh, it's lovely. That is just beautiful. The captain leading by example. Yo, and Boniface is getting involved in a lot more stuff. De Zerbi's Chelsea is finally coming together. Antonio Silva, oh, he's so good. I'm telling you, he's been the game-changer signing ever since he's come. We're actually looking like a proper football club. Once again, though, we're relying a bit too much on Antonio, but he's not let me down yet, and he's not going to let me down this time.
A few minutes later.
No! I just said he won't let me down. That's the unluckiest penalty ever. Like, bro, Bruno Fernandes is such a diver, man. That was never a pen. Sanchez. Do something for me, will ya? Save this. No, he went the right way and still couldn't save it. The game's still not done here. Cole Palmer. I can't believe he didn't finish that. No way. We might still have one last chance here. Mikhailo Modric. Angle is tough. Nope. And he's hit it straight at the keeper. This feels so undeserved. We played the better football, but just our attack is not clinical enough. The draws are definitely not helping. With 33 games in, still 4 points away from top 4. And Arsenal are right behind us. And we're facing them next. No more draws, man. I think the Serbi's men need to prove themselves right here, right now. We need to be able to beat the big boys. Oh, and Nkunku's trying everything to do that. He slides through. Looks for a pass. Oh, that's so well worked. And Cole Palmer is the one who benefits from it. I think this team has had enough of the draws. They know they deserve more, and they're trying to take it in this one. Oh, when Arsenal run at you like that, it's dangerous. And Gabriel Jesus, how do you stop that? Oh, Modric has just got Arsenal napping with his space. Massive chance. Modric. Oh, he's actually scored. What is happening in this game? Modric. Looking for Cole Palmer. Could help settle this game. And this time he slots it home brilliantly. And that is literally the win we needed to make the push for top 4. And yes, guys, we have made it to the top 4. But wait a minute. 1 game to go. 1 point clear of Newcastle. We can still end up bottling this. We just need to win our final game of the season, and we'll get that top 4 for Chelsea. That was literally our goal from day 1, and it would genuinely make our season a pretty big success. Yes, we're going to end up trophyless with no Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, but getting top 4 is going to get this team back into the mix. And I gotta say, De Zerbi deserves credit. Ever since he's joined, we're playing a different brand of football, and you can see that. Look at the improvements in Boniface's stats. He's ended up with 17 goals this season. Palmer is also up to an 80 overall, continues to grow as the captain, and Nkunku's doing a decent enough job. De Zerbi's got this team playing an attacking style of football, and that bodes well for us. That's the way we want to play. But the job's not done yet, De Zerbi. Get us that one last win. No. Did we just concede a penalty? Caicedo, you were just getting back into form. Robert Sanchez, who had a great first half of the season, a pretty shocking second half. To be fair, I just can't save penalties. Now the pressure's completely on us. We bottle it here. We're going to go into the Europa League instead. We just don't want that. We're also missing Enzo Fernandez. Don't forget that. But Conor Gallagher, he's a decent player too. Second half, and I can't believe we're in this situation, man. 1-0 down. We need to win. Nothing else is was going to get us top 4. But yo, right now it's looking like we might end up conceding another goal. This is horrendous. We can't bottle it after getting to this point. I see a bit of space if Nkunku can find Palmer. Palmer releasing it for Boniface. He's offside. No! The way we're playing, it's just embarrassing. Chelsea doing Chelsea-type things. Palmer, lovely stuff to find Reece James. They've given us a bit of space, and they're looking a bit exposed here. Reece James with a lot of pace. Cut back for Boniface. Goes for goal, and that is a world-class finish from the Nigerian striker. Goal number 18 for him, and he gives us a bit of hope. Palmer. Oh, that's a beautiful ball for Boniface. And I see Nkunku making a great run. Couldn't get there. Nkunku. Boniface releasing it for Cole Palmer. It had to be him. No way, we bottled it. We might still have a chance. What's happened here? No, Mudryk was offside. I don't think there's enough time left. We're going to end up bottling it. We're still showing all the pressure. And Cole Palmer once again. Massive chance. Surely this time. Cole Palmer in the 86th. That is what we needed. He was made club captain by Mourinho. The Serbi trusted him as well. And our captain has fired us into the Champions League for next season. I don't think I've ever celebrated finishing top 4 this much. But we did it, boys. And at some point, we were like 12th, 13th in the Premier League. To get the team back there, hiring a couple of different managers, we've somehow done it. I'd say my first season as club owner, massive success. We've got the club back into the Champions League. But now we can't stop here. We're going to be in the Champions League to compete to win. We're going to try and compete for the Premier League too. We need to figure out a way to generate some more money, because next season, I want to bring superstars to Chelsea. In just my first season as Chelsea club owner, I've helped them go from being a mid-table club all the way to top 4 and securing Champions League football. Although it did require sacrificing a fair few managers.
You are done. Fired.
That's right, we fired Pochettino, hired Jose Mourinho, fired him again, and then settled on former Brighton coach Roberto De Zerbi. But once I found my guy, we haven't looked back. With Roberto De Zerbi at the helm and Cole Palmer leading the team, we achieved our objectives from last season, which was securing top 4. But this season, it's time to dream bigger. It's time to get Chelsea back to winning the Premier League and the Champions League. But for that, as the club owner, I need to bring in some money. And one way for us to do that is renegotiating our deals with existing sponsors. You see, Nike had us on a terrible deal. That's because I guess Chelsea were a mid-table club for a few seasons, but not anymore. So we asked Nike to raise the funds, but they just declined us. So my only other option was go to Adidas, and they were willing to pay us the big bucks. 50 million for this season, and we need this kind of money. Because look at our Chelsea team. We're building a very young side, but there's no superstar, I would say, to lead the team. And Nkunku's great, and he's a solid midfielder to have, but I kind of want a superstar winger, and for that, we're going to need money. But guys, 50 million, let's be real, it's not going to be enough to sign anyone big for a club like Chelsea. And so we're going back to a sponsor that was there with Chelsea when they were at their absolute best. I'm talking about Samsung, and we've negotiated a deal worth 75 million from them. But there's one catch. Samsung wants us to have one South Korean player in our squad at all times. And to be fair, from their point of view, it makes sense. And as a club owner, I can understand why they would want this for marketing, etc. But it's gonna make building our team really difficult. But we'll figure things out later, because right now, I need that 75 million. Now, that's what I call a transfer budget. Last season, of course, we had to deal with the FFP stuff, but we figured it all out this season. It's time to take Chelsea to the next level. But first, of course, time to reveal our new kits with Samsung on it. Of course, up first, we're revealing our home kits for the season, and this does remind me of the iconic Frank Lampard Chelsea kits. Oh, you'll love to see this. Moving on to our away kit, and this one looks pretty good too. And if you haven't realized, we are running a bit of a retro theme for the kits this season. There you go, got the goalkeeper kit as well. And for our third kit, we're going for an all-black retro theme. Let me know what you think about the kits in the comments. Hopefully, we can bring back glory to Chelsea in these kits. Alright guys, we can finally get to work now. The good thing is, unlike last season, I don't have to worry about the manager. De Zerbi is still my guy. I'm trusting him. He's going to be the man in charge. Unless he starts bottling everything. This is Chelsea. You never know when a manager can get sacked. But for now, De Zerbi, I'm cool with you. But okay, guys, if you're looking at the squad we've got, we've really worked on it well last season. Wait, why is Gallagher in here? There you go. Enzo Fernandez. If you remember, he was injured for the end of last season, but now he's back. We, of course, brought in Antonio Silva to improve the defense. And I feel like all we're missing is a world-class left winger. Like, no disrespect to Mikhailo Modric, but that 70 shooting, he's not going to produce the results we need. And for that, I kind of want a superstar at Chelsea. Now, wait a minute. Samsung want us to sign a South Korean, and there is one superstar from South Korea if you put 2 and 2 together. I'm talking about Heung-min Son. I know he's 31 before you guys go all crazy, but he's still gonna give us a couple of solid years, and his contract's expiring. And look at his stats as well. He's still got the pace. And one important thing a lot of people would overlook is that he's got the finesse shot plus playstyle. Bro, he's gonna be banging in goals from literally anywhere. This would literally be an extremely smart signing. Plus, look at our team. We're really lacking experience. Son has not won a trophy like literally ever. I think at Chelsea, he'll get the chance to potentially win a Premier League. 2 birds with 1 stone, boys. I want to sign Heung-min Son. Samsung will be happy as well if we can get him for 50 million. That leaves us with a ton of cash to use elsewhere. This is the dream scenario. Let's see what happens here, and boom, it's working. 50 million for Heung-min Son. You can't fault me for that. It's a deal. And it's done, boys. Negotiations were pretty smooth. He was happy to leave Spurs. I'm not surprised because he wants to win trophies. And there he is meeting Roberto De Zerbi, the manager. Look at how happy De Zerbi is having a player of Heung-min Son's quality in the team. What a coup this is, boys, especially from a fellow London club. Oh, the Chelsea Spurs game is now going to be spicy, but we've started off season 2 with a bang by signing Heung-min Son. Look at the team now. That's the kind of upgrade we needed. We still have about 70 million left, which could be used to maybe bring in a new goalkeeper, because although Sanchez was amazing last season, he is only 81 rated. Another option's replacing Caicedo, but because he's only 22, I want to still give him a chance. But I think if we're being real, Sanchez is the player we need to replace, because he's not going to really grow anymore. It's just the smart thing to do. Okay, we've got Kepa, who's just come back from Real Madrid. Nah, he's not going to be our first choice keeper. Talking about Real Madrid, could we do something crazy and bring back Thibaut Courtois to Chelsea? Now that would be outrageous. And yo, we've actually agreed a solid fee for Courtois. I can't believe Ancelotti is willing to get this deal done. No way, man. If we sign him, Chelsea are truly back. Okay, wait, what? He's just rejected us. I have no interest in leaving the world's biggest club, Real Madrid. I don't want to end up trophyless in the last few years of my career. Bro, the disrespect from Courtois. He's not telling lies, though. At Real Madrid, he's probably going to keep winning trophies. Here at Chelsea, we're still a work-in-progress project. I guess we're going to have to find a new goalkeeper to sign. Do you know what? Since an experienced keeper's rejected us, I want to give a chance to a youngster, Marco Carnesecchi. I know he's only 82 rated, but the potential's there. I think this might be the play. Yo, and if we can fool them by putting Kepa in a swap deal, nothing like it. Alright, 13 million plus Kepa. Let's see if we can fool them. They want Conor Gallagher. They're not so stupid after all. Fine, I guess we'll just try and get this deal done for 35 million. There you go. With that, Chelsea do indeed have a new goalkeeper. And that does mean we're selling Kepa almost instantly after he's back from his loan. We didn't need him, guys. We've sold him to Wolves for about 20 mil. We do find ourselves with still 50 million in the bank, but before we use that and improve this team, I kind of want to get started with the season to just see where we stand. With Heung-min Son and Carnesecchi, I think this team's gonna hit different. And no way, our first Premier League game of the season, Chelsea versus Arsenal. Do you know what? I'm happy it's this game because it's going to give us a really good idea of where we stand. If we can beat them, we can start dreaming of winning the Premier League. Oh, this is bad. Gabriel Jesus with the chance, and well, it feels like the same old Chelsea of last season. Conceding silly goals like that. We're just getting cooked right now. Good save from Carnesecchi. Oh, we've got a free kick. And I'm pretty sure Heung-min Son might be the best free kick taker at the club right now. At least the one with the most experience. And I think we could try something here. Decent amount of power. Go on, Son. If he puts this in, oh my days, what a save. Where's our defense? Literally from one of our corners, we've now been completely opened up. And now they're playing brilliant football. Saka Parnasecki with the good save. Guys, this is not how we're going to win the Premier League. We're just... Oh my days. That was horrendous. Was that Heung-min Son? He's having a shocker of a debut. Guys, but how is that a penalty? He literally almost got the ball and that's such a dive. And I don't think I've saved a pen in almost 4 or 5 months. And that streak continues. New season, new kids, same old me. Here's Captain Cole Palmer. Looking to bring it inside. Still Cole Palmer, the dribbling is nice. Nkunku, back to Cole. He needs to find space. That is done brilliantly. And it's off the post. Second half now. I don't even know what we're doing wrong. That's the problem. Cole Palmer's broken through. We could get a goal back. Captain Cole. He misses. How is he not put that in? We haven't seen Heung-min Son run at this Arsenal defense. And finally, it looks like we're going to see that. But he's not fit in yet. He's not looking like his usual self. Okay, but now he's looking decent. He's looking decent, but that's saved too. Nkunku finding space, and again the save from Ramsdale. We just can't get past him. Oh, Boniface has got a chance here, and Boniface gets us back in it, but it might be too late. It's the 84th minute. Okay, go on, Cole. Cole Palmer. Oh, but the dribbling as a winger, I feel sometimes Cole Palmer feels out of place a bit. And full time, we take our first defeat of the season in the first game itself. So much optimism, man, I had for the season with the new signings we made, but we saw nothing from Son. Parnasecki looked okay, but the worst thing is we just didn't look like a Premier League winning side, and that's the big problem. Okay, guys, now we've got some interesting decisions to make. And you know what? For some reason, I want to consider it, but not with a swap deal. We'll delegate this and just see what kind of a deal we can get for him. You might be thinking, why on earth would you want to sell Nkunku? But the reason is, maybe then we can have Cole Palmer playing as a cam, and we'll see what can be done for the right side, because I feel Cole Palmer as a winger is kind of being wasted. But nothing's set in stone yet. We'll see what happens. Oh, and there is an offer from Spurs as well, who are trying to replace Heung-min Son, and it's way more than I think what Man City will be willing to offer. Big decision for me as a club owner, selling our highest rated player. We're back meeting with Anke Postecoglou. We signed Son from him, and we're selling him Nkunku. It feels like we've gotten the bad deal out of this. Let's see if he's willing to go upwards of 120 million. No, he isn't. But you know what? I've got a plan, and I'm sticking with it. Nkunku, we're selling him. This could backfire on me really badly. Do you know what? For the next game, let's test out life without Nkunku by putting Madueke in there and see how that goes. Cole Palmer in the cam position. Let's see what he can do as he tries to find Madueke. I think he's kept himself on. No, he's offside. Apparently, though, there is a bit of beef between Cole Palmer and Madueke. We'll have to see how that develops. Oh, we've been opened up once again. Enzo misses that tackle and they've scored. Why are we having a disastrous start to our Premier League season? Looks like changes are being made. De Zerbi's putting Palmer back on the right, subbing in Enzo to play at cam. Looks like De Zerbi's cooking. Oh, this is why Palmer was played on the right now, because he's now getting so much more space to do stuff, and that's what Cole Palmer can do. He might not have the pace, but when he's given that space to, dribble into, he can do business. Now, I'm kind of hoping the Nkunku deal doesn't go through, because I think him at cam and Palmer on the right is a better option. Oh, and Enzo Fernandez in that cam role, he's broken through. Massive chance for Enzo, and he makes it count. We've done the comeback. Let's go. Now, Heung-min Son as well looking to join the party. Oh, ho, ho. That's the kind of finish we want. His first goal in a Chelsea shirt. With that, at least we've got our first win of the season. But here's the catch. As an owner, I think I made a rash decision. Palmer is still probably going to play on the right, because that's where it's working now. But I thought playing him at cam, bringing in a new winger would work. And we sold Nkunku, and now I think we're going to be in a bit of a sticky situation. And we have sold him to Spurs, by the way, for 117 million. Have we taken the L with this one? Do you know what? Let's have a chat with the gaffer. Boss, I'm disappointed you sold Nkunku. He's a hard-working player and would have been good for the team. But now my plan is to use Enzo Fernandez there. I don't think we need a new signing. Wait, what? You don't want a new signing? Come on, we've got 175 million in the bank now. To take the club to the next level, we got to do something big. And all right, boys, looks like we've got a difference of opinions with the gaffer. Big new superstar signing or trusting Enzo and playing him out of position? Let me know in the comments what's the decision that needs to be made. I'm leaning towards a superstar signing as always. But yeah, 1 week left for the window to end. You guys can let me know what needs to be done. I became Chelsea's club owner and made my first superstar signing in Heung-min Son. Winning the Premier League and the Champions League is our goal this season, and having the player of the quality of Son is going to help us towards those goals. But Spurs were not happy with this. And so they responded by signing Nkunku from us for over 100 million. And now we're in a bit of a difficult situation. We need to sign a new attacking midfielder, but there's only 1 week left for the transfer window to shut. I need to come together with Roberto De Zerbi, the manager, and discuss our next steps, because if we don't sign a new cam, I don't think we're gonna have the firepower to win the trophies. Alright guys, we've got no time to waste. Time to discuss with Roberto De Zerbi on who we're gonna sign. Sid, I told you, I'm happy with Enzo Fernandez playing at cam. The team will be very balanced. He's already shown what he can do in that position. Guys, Roberto De Zerbi is clear. He does not want anyone, and if you remember, we did give him control of all transfers. So if he says no signing anyone, it's better that we don't. But look at the money we've got, 175 million. How can I say no to a superstar signing? I mean, I've already had dreams of Neymar in a Chelsea shirt, and boy, he would look good in our new kits for the season. Okay, I know he's in the Saudi League, injury hit and whatever, but bro, just look at those stats. Him in that cam role, he could just cook. I put this idea forward to De Zerbi, and it was an instant no. If you sign Neymar, the team's balance will be completely off. We will struggle a lot defensively. No way, I'm not gonna accept this. If you do end up signing Neymar, I will consider resigning. Okay, Roberto, chill. It was just an idea. But I do want to sign someone, because I don't feel like Enzo Fernandez is that guy in cam. We need someone with a bit more flair. And okay, if Neymar isn't a hard-working Brazilian, this guy surely is. Lucas Paqueta. He plays with unbelievable flair. He's got that work rate as well. He's hard-working. And I think we've got more than enough money to sign him. Of course, it does feel like a massive downgrade from Nkunku. But hey, what's done is done. Okay, Sid. At least with Paqueta, he'll defend and contribute. I'll give my approval for this, but you should know this. You should have never sold Nkunku. Oof, that's a stern telling off from the gaffer. The truth is, that might be our biggest mistake yet. Signing Son from Spurs, who's 31 years old, and letting them have Nkunku, whose ceiling is still limitless. But hey, whenever I've played with Nkunku on the pitch, he wasn't looking all that crazy, so I don't know, I think I made the right call. The good thing is, we can now sign Paqueta. Now, there were other options I was considering, like Florian Wirtz, but that just would be a bit too much. Why is he gonna leave a prime Bayer Leverkusen team that's probably gonna do a madness in the Champions League in the future and join Chelsea, who, right now, let's be real, we're a struggling club. So yeah, I saw a lot of comments about Wirtz, so I just decided to mention it. Paqueta at West Ham probably wants to make a move to a club like Chelsea, so let's get this done. Alright, so I think if we start with 45 million, it should be decent. Remember, no do-overs. We mess this up, we're gonna be in trouble, because there isn't enough time for another offer. Oh, they want Ian Maatsen. Guys, talking about Ian Maatsen, I just saw him score a fantastic goal for Dortmund in the Champions League. He's back from his loan spell. I just realized that now we have him at our disposal, and maybe he could be part of our plan. Okay, for now though, we're not gonna put him in this deal. We'll just up the transfer value to 48 million and try and get this done. And there you go. Looks like contract negotiations are going pretty smoothly. 100,000 for Paqueta. And there you go. Another signing from me as the Chelsea club owner. Hopefully this one works, because it's a pressure signing. We're replacing Nkunku with Paqueta, and on paper, it's a downgrade. Tell you what though, Lucas Paqueta looks good in a Chelsea shirt. This transfer kind of reminds me of Oscar at Chelsea. Kind of similar players, you know? And Oscar was amazing, so I'm hoping a bit of similar stuff from Paqueta. With that, boys, deadline day is done. We've made our transfers, and that's the team we've got. By the way, if you guys can subscribe to the channel, it would really mean a lot. Getting a career mode series channel all the way to 500k subscribers would be just insane. So yeah, please help me out so we can get there. I think we could have spent a bit more money, you know? 123 million left in the bank, but De Zerbi didn't want me to change too much of the team. I guess he wants to just build up this squad before deciding where else to make big improvements, which is fair enough. It's a sensible decision from the gaffer. Plus, in a few months, we are going to have the January transfer window, and we can make big changes then. Transfer business is behind us, and straight away the gaffers put Lucas Paqueta into the starting 11. It's all in the hands of De Zerbi now to get us back to winning games. And also, look at this decision he's made. Ian Maatsen starting for Chelsea. We need to avoid conceding first, and Levi, Colwell, and Silva clear things up. Oh, and Cole Palmer's made a nice run, kept himself onside too. Cole Palmer 1v1. Oh, that is just world class. Cole Palmer's captain, taking things to the next level. I'm gonna lie, so far, Paqueta's been running the show in this cam position. The way he moves around with the ball and dribbles, it's really nice to watch. Boniface with a chance. Looking for Enzo. Enzo misses. But you know what, guys? We're finally looking like a threatening Chelsea team. Oh, Heung-min Son has gone through, and you can't keep Son from scoring. That finish was absolutely brilliant. And that secures the big win against Palace. But you know what? We need to build a win streak, and let's see if we can beat Leeds. And by the way, Matsin looks like he's made a spot in this Chelsea team because he's unstoppable with his pace. And he can put a good ball in too. Loose ball falls for Enzo. And Enzo makes the most of it. This is why I wanted him to be the box-to-box midfielder. Because he can get into the box when he needs to. And he can also do the defensive work. Oh, brilliant. Save from Karnaseki. I thought we were going to concede. Strong hands. There's Paqueta's dribbling. And it's really good as he still keeps going. Paqueta finds Boniface. I know it's off the post. Oh, Cole Palmer, I think, has kept himself onside. Squaring in for Boniface, and it's a simple goal. 2-0 Chelsea. That's what we need, boys. A win streak like this. Why does it feel like we've never gone 3 wins in a row in the Premier League? Well, the Zerbi's boys are going to give it a go. I mean, if we want to win the Premier League this season, we got to keep getting these wins. Okay, of all players, why is Reece James down the wing making a run like that? I absolutely don't get it. But he's going to put in a ball for Cole Palmer, who completely misses it. Oh, what a tackle from Enzo. I'm telling you, he runs the midfield. And then he can go forward and make these kind of runs. Cut back for Paqueta. Oh, he almost got his first ever goal here. Delivery from Cole Palmer, and the header saved. Matson's having to defend this one by tracking back, and because of his pace, he's done brilliantly. Here's Heung-min Son, oh, the dribbling. Oh, the quick feed. He's beaten 2 players there. Brilliantly done to now find Reece James down this right side. Can we make this attack work? It's a lovely cross for Boniface, and it's a brilliant finish. The build-up play to that goal was absolutely sensational. The stats won't even acknowledge what Son did in the build-up play, but we saw it, boys. We saw it, guys. Heung-min Son passes the eye test. Paqueta going around defenders. Oh, the cutback is brilliant. No, that deserved a goal. No. Oh, big save, Karnaseki. I told you, he's a keeper that can really deliver for us. Son, Matsin, cut back for Boniface, finding Cole Palmer, and that should settle things for us. A lovely finish from the captain. That's 3 in a row for us in the Premier League. And look at that, boys. We're top of the Premier League. And look what the media is saying. Roberto De Zerbi proving to be one of the best managers in the world. Only their club owner can stop them. Yo, who hired De Zerbi? And who built this amazing team? I deserve a bit of credit. To be fair, my reputation as a club owner has taken a bit of a hit since selling Nkunku. And we're really yet to see Paqueta do something meaningful. So please, Paqueta, you need to perform. Meanwhile, our Champions League group has been revealed. Atletico Madrid, Ajax, and Copenhagen. It's an interesting group, I'd say. Atletico, of course, are going to be there fighting for the top spot. Ajax could push us out if we're not careful. This is going to be interesting. Oh, looks like we're seeing some changes for fitness reasons. Oh, a lovely ball from Boniface. I'm just taking it with Enzo, and it's gone in. Oh, my days. That is the best goal we've scored by far in this series. And I can't believe it's come with Enzo Fernandez's weak foot. Yo, De Zerbi was right. This guy at Cam can also cook. But honestly, what a strike. Oh, and we might get another one. Reece James, it's too easy for us. Copenhagen cannot stand against the might of Chelsea. Perfect start to our Champions League campaign. In other news, guys, we've got a transfer offer for Ben Chilwell from Spurs. Do you know what? With Matson coming through like this, I don't want to accept any offers for him. I know he's lower rated, but he's got way more potential. I'm accepting this. We'll take the money for Chilwell, and let's see if the deal goes through. Meanwhile, we've now got our first big test of this season. Manchester City at the Etihad. Bro, that team, it's absolutely ridiculous. We're going up against this. Truth be told, we have built a fine team. De Zerbi's coaching has been brilliant, but we're gonna find out what we're made of in a game like this. Okay, this is a problem to deal with. Oh, Haaland is too good. How do we stop that? Oh, he misses by himself. Only Holland can stop himself. Look at the smile on De Zerbi's face after that miss. Wonder what he's cooking in this game. Caicedo, by the way, ever since we've had thoughts of selling him, he's really upped his game here. And Enzo now with the chance. Shot, Boniface, loose ball, and he puts it in. Just what we needed at the Etihad Stadium. Yo, if we can actually beat City, Chelsea are truly back. Okay, again, Haaland 1v1. Karnaseki, you are insane. And I think we've survived conceding. No, we just give it away. What are we doing? Oh, Karnaseki gave us a lifeboat there, and we just ended up puncturing it. Ian Maatsen, even in a big game like this, look at him bomb down the field. It's a brilliant run, and he's got the pace to keep going. Maybe a goal as well. No, it's straight at the keeper. Oh, that's a lovely ball for Boniface, who's now got a big chance to score against Manchester City. And Boniface does not waste this opportunity. And was that Paqueta threading the ball through? I think it was. At least I'll get to escape the bad club owner allegations.
A few minutes later.
Okay, not like this. Not like this. We just gifted that one to KDB. Oh, Lucas Paqueta's find himself behind here. Paqueta, he's put it in. Lucas Paqueta, that's why we spent the money to bring in the Brazilian. The Nkunku Huijken shush. Paqueta is here. Ah, Phil Foden, can we just not gift goals back to City? Big save. But there is still quite a bit of football left to be played. We're still managing really well. And yes, guys, we've managed to hang on. What a game this was. And it's starting to give those Chelsea fans hope. De Zerbi has beaten Pep Guardiola's City. We're right in the mix for the Premier League title. Arsenal are doing slightly better than us, but we've got this Chelsea team playing some unbelievable football. But let's keep this up in the Champions League too. Ajax are going to be tough. Heung-min Son strikes it, and that goes in. How? Did that take a deflection? I can't believe that actually went in. Brilliant bit of dribbling from Son. I think that took a slight deflection. Oh, wait, it didn't. The keeper was just not expecting it. Oh, Victor Boniface controls that one brilliantly and off the post. Boniface sometimes needs to just work on his finishing because these chances need to be buried. Oh, Boniface has got the better of the Ajax defense. Come on, Boniface. I've dissed your finishing. Make it count. And this time he does. So far, we're perfect in the Champions League. Meanwhile, guys, for some reason, negotiations with Spurs have broken down for Ben Chilwell. I'm surprised. Well, we'll try to sell him when the next offer comes. Because I'm pretty convinced Ian Maatsen is that guy. He's already up to a 79 overall. Look at that, guys. Just the perfect start we needed in the Champions League. But this game against Atletico will, I think, decide whether we'll top our group or not. Before that, though, we're facing Manchester United. It literally feels like we're in the best form we've ever been in. Let's take advantage of it and beat Man United. I mean, when Enzo is playing like this, what more can you do? Look at him find Boniface, and now we've got a chance. Boniface looking to bring it inside, goes for goal, and that was a brilliant save. De Zerbi, he's absolutely cooking with this Chelsea team. Guess who hired him? It was me. All right, a goal from a set piece would definitely be lovely, and Boniface's header goes wide. Oh, Rasmus Højlund with the chance, and fair enough. We're a goal down after a long time. But you know what? If we want to be a Premier League winning team, we kind of need to learn how to play being a goal down. Because making comebacks, it's a big part of, winning titles. Oh, and look at the space here for Son. Paqueta, I think he's picked up a bit of a knock. And it's affecting his game. Ah, this is bad, but we're going to sub Paqueta off. I guess bringing on Conor Gallagher, Enzo at cam. That's our only option right now. Oh, we might actually concede another goal. Mason Mount, no! Of all players, he scores against this former club and celebrates too. We're 2-0 down, and it's getting worse, but Karnaseki's keeping us in it. Conor Gallagher as a sub is very useful as he finds Boniface. The angle is really difficult, and he puts it wide. That's one issue I've found with Boniface. Sometimes his finishing just can be awful. Heung-min Son driving it forward. Boniface, has he kept himself onside? I think he has, but can he finish? That's awful. That is so slow from him. Heung-min Son, though, with a chance here. Finesse shot. Ooh, that was close. We just need one goal, and I think we can get back into it. And here's Heung-min Son trying to get us that goal. And oh, that's brilliant. That's what he can do. Son has brought us back into it. But we still need one more. As Captain Cole Palmer looks for Son. He's once again in a position. Heung-min Son. He's a special player. Single-handedly getting us something from this one. Oh, man. This draw is very important. It shows that we're willing to fight even when things aren't going our way. And the undefeated streak continues. 9 games into the Premier League season, top of the league. We've got Chelsea back to where they belong. Oh, meanwhile, though, we've got a big game coming up against Atleti. If we win this, I think we will top the group. Oh, also, good news. Paqueta's completely fine. I guess bringing him off at the right time helped. Oh, but there is some stamina issues for this game. We're going to play Cucurella, but I think we can get away with everyone else. This, guys, is a proper Champions League night now. Atletico Madrid are probably a team that are going to go very far in this competition, and we get a chance to go toe-to-toe with them right now. Guys, we're in the best form we've ever been in this series. I want to beat them and guarantee our top spot. Reece James. Lucas Paqueta. Big chance for us. Paqueta, no! The way he dribbled past the defenders, he deserved a goal there. But okay, early signs. Champions League nights, and the team looks unfazed. Uh-oh, but here come Atletico Madrid, and no, we're going to defend this. Antonio Silva. That was crucial. No, 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 we've given them too much space. Atletico take the lead. Literally the worst possible time to concede as well, just as the halftime whistle gets blown. But that's the Champions League, man. We missed our chance with Paqueta. Atleti took advantage. Heung-min Son, though, looking to get us back into this one. And what a finish. I didn't expect him to go near post. But right now, whatever Heung-min Son touches, it turns to goal. Oh, this is not good. 90th minute. Griezmann goes for goal. No, that is brutal. Antoine Griezmann with a dagger at the end. And that's how win streak ended. Fair enough, man. That's the Champions League. That's Diego Simeone's level. Just shows that there is still a long way to go for us to become one of the best clubs in the world. We're not there yet. Although we're still second in our Champions League group with a great chance of qualifying and top of the Premier League. We're still in a very good spot. Can't get complacent. Also, just look at the kind of growth we're seeing with this squad. We've really developed an incredible team, and if these boys can stay here for a long time, I think we can mark an era with Chelsea. But wait a minute, I'm just getting a phone call, and apparently it's the president of one of the world's biggest clubs. Who could this be? And what could this be about? I've just received a phone call from Real Madrid's president, Florentino Perez.
Hello, Mr. Sid. That young kid you've got in your midfield, Enzo, he would look really good in white.
Respected Perez, I'm sorry, Enzo Fernandez is not on the transfer market.
Huh, I wasn't asking.
Okay, what just happened? Was that a threat from Florentino Perez? I mean, there's no way on earth we're going to be looking to sell Enzo Fernandez. He doesn't have any sort of a release clause as well. A 6-year contract? Nah, Real Madrid are not taking him away. But being a club owner, these are the kind of conversations I'm going to have to deal with. This wasn't really even a conversation. It was Florentino Perez just flexing how big Real Madrid is. Anyways, the good news is we don't have to worry about any of the transfer stuff until a couple of months. But what we do need to worry about is staying at the top of the Premier League. That's right, boys. As the club owner of Chelsea, with De Zerbi at the helm, we've got Chelsea playing some incredible football. Even in the Champions League, we're in contention to finish first. Okay, what am I seeing? Enzo Fernandez out there giving interviews about how he's flattered by this Real Madrid interest. Nah, man, we can't let Real Madrid crumble everything we've built so far. Do you know what? For now, there's nothing we can do. Let's focus on the games ahead, and we're facing Spurs, who, by the way, are the club that have got Nkunku, our former player. And not just that, Heung-min Son is going to be playing against his former club as well. Bro, have we got a new camera angle, a new broadcast package today? Do you know what? I can see a lot more of the pitch this way. Let's give this a go. Here's Enzo Fernandez looking to strike from distance. And that's exactly why we can't let him go, man. He's such an influence in the midfield. Oh, Cole Palmer wins the ball. Still Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer. Oh, that is why he is the captain of this football club. Just brilliant. I feel like that camera angle was just way too zoomed out. It was cool though. Let me know in the comments if you prefer that. We're going to move into a more zoomed in one, but it's kind of similar. We normally don't play around with the camera angles, but let's do it now. And Nkunku, what a pass that is for Richarlison. Easy. And oh, Levi Colwill. Brilliantly defended. Okay, we've been opened up here. Karnaseki is going forward, but a bit too much here. An empty goal, Levi Colwill. That was outrageous, and can we please not concede? Oh, we just about avoid. Cole Palmer, lovely ball for Reece James. Boniface, oh, the touches. Easy. But he manages to get a good shot off. Heung-min Son from distance. I'm sure he is dying to get a goal against his former club. Paqueta, I see you, Son. I see you, Son. Looking to attack. Finesse shot. Couldn't get it on target. Oh, Paqueta's found a bit of space here. And here goes the Brazilian on the charge. Still Lucas Paqueta. Oh, that is so calmly taken from him. He's showing Nkunku on this pitch why he's the better player. In the Premier League this season, we're looking unstoppable. Champions League, though, different situation. If you remember, we did lose to Atletico Madrid. And if we want to top our group, we're going to need to beat them this time. But it's a real test because we're playing them away from home. And there's a bit of stamina problems here at the club. Ian Matson's going to have to be rested for this one. Do you know what? We haven't tried out Gallagher. And with all the carnage going around with Enzo's future, let's give Conor Gallagher a run out. We're going out there to get revenge against Atleti. Oh, and by the way, guys, our chances of winning this game will be multiplied tenfold if you guys can subscribe to the channel. It's 100% true, so yeah, please subscribe.
A few minutes later.
No, we concede. Guys, please still subscribe to the channel. Okay, in the Champions League, it feels like De Zerbi's getting outsmarted because, yeah, against Atletico, we just can't seem to win, but there's a lot of time left. You've got a player like Heung-min. Okay, he's just got taken out there. But that's Son. He does a lot of hard work. He's one of the older players in the squad, but does not shy from tracking back. And here goes Paqueta. Looking for Conor Gallagher. Shots taken. That wasn't too bad. Oh, we've been opened up again. Marcus Llorente is running through. Big chance here for Karnaseki, and he's done enough to put Llorente off as he completely misses it. Look at the smile from De Zerbi. Do you know what? Conor Gallagher's putting in a really good performance, and what a strike. Loose ball for Son, and Son converts. Although the goal's been given to Heung-min Son, Gallagher deserves a shout there, because he created that chance with his effort. Oh, Griezmann's got himself a chance here, and fair enough. Atletico by far feel like the toughest team we faced this season. Still have a second half to be played, though. Yes, Paqueta with his dribbling. Here goes the Brazilian. Still keeps going. Needs to cut it back inside, though, but gets tackled. We concede again. It's going to be problem. And Bernardo Silva off the crossbar. Boy, aren't we lucky. On a Gallagher again, looking to find space. He keeps doing it this time. Oblak denies him. Need a set piece special here from Cole Palmer. And we do get it almost. But Oblak catches it. Looks like the gaffer is cooking a couple of changes. Son is playing up top. Modric and Madueke on either side. Looks like De Zerbi's going to go for the pace approach. Oh, but this is not good. This is not good. Karnaseki gets beaten too easily there. And Atletico make it 3-1. Honestly, Diego Simeone outcoached De Zerbi in this game. Champions League is looking rather difficult for us. We're now third in our Champions League group, and if we fumble it against Ajax, I don't think we're making it out of this group. So Fernandez, brilliant bit of dribbling, and that was well worked. I don't know why set pieces have not been good at all for us. We've got Boniface in the box, yet he's not scored a single header. That's really not good. Uh-oh, we've been opened up, and oh my days, for a second I thought we were going 1-0 down, but we might still actually go 1-0 down. Colwell with a big challenge. It kind of feels like De Zerbi's out of his depth in the Champions League, and that's a problem. We can see now Colwell again. He's been tremendous in this episode. No. Big save, Karnaseki. No, if we concede now, it could be all over. I can't believe it. What are we doing in the Champions League? Boniface has turned. Boniface, how is that getting blocked? No way. We're just getting cooked. We're just getting cooked. 2-0 down to Ajax. Full time and our Champions League journey could be over. I can't believe it. To make things worse, right after the game, Enzo Fernandez was asked whether he's fully committed to Chelsea. No comments. That's what he said. And that's it. It's confirmed. Out of the Champions League, with De Zerbi as the manager, we get humiliated in the Champions League. This is brutal. We're going to be in the Europa League, but something like this is definitely grounds for me to consider firing De Zerbi, if not for the fact that we're doing so well in the Premier League, in the title race, same points as City, one behind Villa. De Zerbi is surviving because of that, but I'm livid with this Champions League humiliation. All we can do right now is get back into the Premier League and get our form back. We cannot let the Champions League disappointment affect us. Boniface. Paqueta, that's so well worked, and a lovely goal in the Premier League. De Zerbi's men play a different brand of football. And yup, we were able to beat Everton easily. Brentford too shouldn't be a challenge, especially when we're playing football like this. Heung-min Son should have scored that. No problem. We've got Cole Palmer doing really well, looking for Heung-min Son. Tough angle. Oh my days, that save from the keeper was insane. Do you know what? Cole Palmer's been a bit of a fraud with set pieces. Let's try it out with Paqueta. Maybe it's the delivery that's not letting us score too often, and yup, it is! Paqueta from set pieces, Boniface with the header. I didn't know a simple change could do so much. Oh, Cole Palmer's made a beautiful run, and how is that getting saved? Yo, if it works twice with Paqueta, this is gonna be a real hack for us to use. Okay, now the delivery wasn't as good. Uh-oh, we could concede here. Karnaseki. Oh my days. We're so lucky that came off the post. But yeah, ever since that Champions League knockout for us, we've been a bit more shaky in the Premier League. So we need to just get out of this period, get those wins, and I think we'll be back on track. Oh, we could end this game, and Heung-min Son is there to seal things for us. What a lovely finish. Mind the gap. We're top of the league with a 3 points advantage over Aston Villa, 7 over Manchester City. This is looking like our season. And we are right now in the January transfer window. And okay, a message from Enzo Fernandez. Boss, I've agreed terms with Real Madrid. I would like you to let me go. I've given everything to this club from day one, but playing for Real Madrid is my dream. Please allow me to fulfill it. Yo, what do we even say to that? I mean, I don't know what to do here. That's the influence of Real Madrid. They want a player, they'll make him cause chaos to just make it happen. And that's what they're doing with Enzo. Also taking some advice from De Zerbi, and he was clear. If a player does not want to be at Chelsea, then he does not deserve to be here. You know what? There's just no point keeping Enzo then if he doesn't want to stay. Wait, what? This is not Enzo. It's Conor Gallagher leaving the club. What is happening? He's joined Liverpool and on a free transfer? No. Guys, what on earth has just happened? I had no idea Gallagher was unhappy at the club. To be fair, he wasn't getting much game time. Only recently we started playing him. And of all clubs, he's making the transfer to Liverpool. Bro, we're gonna be in the mud. And to make things worse, Enzo Fernandez is now a Real Madrid player. We couldn't do a thing to stop this from happening. I could have kept him, but there's no point keeping someone unhappy at the club. So in the space of a few days, our 2 midfielders have both left the club. I just simply can't believe this. And we've got a Carabao Cup semi-finals coming up soon. As the club owner, it's my job to give the gaffer a team that's competitive. And next episode, this money needs to be used to bring in someone world-class in the midfield. There's one thing I've learned about being a football club owner, is that if Real Madrid come calling for one of your players, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. That's right, Enzo Fernandez couldn't resist the allure and grandeur of Real Madrid, and now we're without our star midfielder. I had initially planned for Conor Gallagher to be the replacement, but he's just signed a pre-contract with Liverpool. If we don't figure out a solution to this problem, we might end up throwing away the lead we've got in the Premier League title race, and that's gonna be catastrophic for the club. Alright boys, it's a big day for Chelsea. Before the January transfer window ends, we need to bring in a new midfielder, because if we don't, be prepared to witness an incredible bottle job. To be honest, it does hurt seeing Enzo Fernandez leave us for Real Madrid. I mean, we really invested in him to be that #1 midfielder for us, but hey, you can't do anything about Real Madrid, can you? It still baffles me though that he was willing to leave a club that's top of the Premier League. Then again, it's Real Madrid we're talking about, and it doesn't help in the Champions League that we've got knocked out, kicked down to the Europa League, and I'm sure Enzo wanted nothing to do with this competition. Oh, and by the way, we've drawn Lazio, which in itself is going to be a tough tie. The only positive from all of this is that we've got 196 million to spend. That is more than enough to sign any midfielder we want. We bring in the right player. I don't see why we can't then win both the Premier League as well as the Europa League. But first though, we've got the Carabao Cup semi-finals. We're facing Manchester City at the Etihad in the first leg, and I want to take my time before deciding on which midfielder we're going to bring in. Let's not rush into it. But yup, that does mean we're going to have to try and get through Man City without Enzo Fernandez. Okay, this is not going well. Big save Karnaseki. But yup, without Enzo, I do feel a bit exposed in the midfield. Gallagher's still doing a decent enough job, but the fact that he's going to be joining Liverpool soon just annoys me. Man City now putting us under a tremendous amount of pressure. It's Erling Haaland goes for the chip. Can't believe he's missed that. Okay, Gallagher's not having a good game. His mind is probably already on joining Liverpool. Heung-min Son has broken through, and that's a massive goal in the first leg. We've legit got City scrambling in this game. They're not taking the Carabao Cup seriously. Cole Palmer is. What a lovely goal. Oh, no way. City have given way too much space for Palmer. He can wrap things up in the first leg, and that's exactly what he's done. Guys, I'm 100% sure City weren't taking this seriously, because we've basically booked ourselves a spot in the final. Honestly, man, the way we played against City just makes me sure if we bring in the right midfielder, this team is going leaps and bounds. Now, after reading through your comments, I've put 4 players on my shortlist for the midfield position. First one, Nicolo Barella. I feel with a player of his work rates, he could be insane in our midfield. But there are other options like Warren Zaire-Emery. If we really want to go for a youngster, he's a solid option. Then also we've got players like Gavi, who could be in our midfield for the next decade. And even Eduardo Camavinga seems like a really amazing option, especially with his versatility. And we could get a bit of revenge on Real Madrid. First though, we do have a visit to Old Trafford. Let's try and pick up another big Premier League win. This really isn't the Manchester United of old. I think we can get a solid result here. Heung-min Son, oh my days! How has he caught Onana by surprise like that? I'm telling you, Son is the best transfer we've made. Now, we're absolutely cooking Manchester United. What a cross for Son, who squares it for Gallagher. How are you missing from there? Precisely why we need a better midfielder. Nah, Heung-min Son is just not letting Manchester United rest. He keeps going for more. Oh, but we've given a bit of space to Rashford. No problem. Karnaseki's there to collect the ball. A bit of dribbling here from Cole Palmer. He's walked through the defense. Still Cole Palmer. Cheeky chip, and that is absolutely outrageous to do that at Old Trafford. He's a special player, and I'm glad he's our captain. Honestly, with the win against Man United, it's starting to look like we've got the Premier League covered. And even though we lost the second leg in the Carabao Cup, on aggregate, we're through to the final. I'm not even kidding. We're in January, and Roberto De Zerbi has got a stop of the Premier League in a cup final, and also alive and well in the Europa League, which I guess is not a good thing. But still, we could be on for the poor man's treble. And by the way, I think time is running out for us. We need to help out De Zerbi and get him a midfielder. Okay, guys, after thinking a lot about it, I want to just get revenge at Real Madrid. Camavinga is just the perfect option. Then he's 22 years old, incredible stats. He's just what we need. And so we're in a room with Carlo Ancelotti to discuss Camavinga's signing. Last time we were in a discussion like this, well, Enzo Fernandez left us. This time, though, we're going to try and sign a player from Real Madrid. First offer, 70 million. I think Carlo Ancelotti has got some sort of a plan here, because he's willing to sell me Camavinga for just 73 million? Has Perez approved that? I don't get this. Do you know what? I want to win this negotiation battle, so I'm going to stick with 70 mil. Nah, I can't believe it. Real Madrid surely have some ulterior motive behind this, because no way they're letting go of Camavinga for that value. And there you go. We've completed the Camavinga deal. He's more than happy to join us. He does look good in a Chelsea shirt, but I don't know if he's going to be as good as Enzo Fernandez. They're two different kind of players. Only time will tell, I guess. With that, the transfer window is coming to an end. We've got our team, boys. I'm hoping Camavinga's signing is going to be enough for us to start winning silverware this season. We do have Camavinga making his debut for Chelsea, but of course, it's the Europa League. If he can help us out in a knockout competition, that would be tremendous. Look at him keep hold of the ball. Might be a chance if a Caicedo blocked away. Okay, this is the worst thing that could have happened. We've conceded a penalty, and my record with penalties this year has just been shocking. We're a goal down already.
A few minutes later.
Okay, what's happening here? We've now got ourselves a penalty. It's going to be Cole Palmer to take this one. Can he slot it home? Ooh, that was a penalty that looked very savable. We'll take it though. Captain Cole getting it done. Or if we can get another goal here, would set us up really well in the tie. And what a save. And that's full time 1-1. That outrageous save from their keepers kept this tie in the balance. The second leg now at the Stamford Bridge. Let's knock out Lazio. I really want to see Camavinga take on a bigger role, man. We've signed him for big money. Enzo always had a big impact in the midfield for us, and Camavinga so far, well, taking time to adjust. Let's just put it that way. Here he is on the ball. One thing we need to realize, he's a different kind of a player, and oh no, has he just got injured? And it looks bad. Our big money signing getting injured like that. It's the worst thing that could have happened. No choice but to bring on Conor Gallagher. I think I figured out why Real Madrid was so willing to sell Camavinga. They kind of knew he was injury prone, and they've just finessed us once again. It's so annoying. You can never win against Real Madrid. Lucas Paqueta has us getting through on goal. We need the first goal, and we've got it. It's advantage Chelsea in the second leg. Okay, our advantage isn't going to be for long at this rate, but Karnaseki keeps it intact. This game is very much still in the balance. All we need is one more goal, and we'll book our spot into the next round. Oh, but right now, it looks like Lazio might score, but we're surviving. Our keeper's put in a tremendous performance. Okay, I'm glad this one's over. This was one of those games where we just had to survive through to the next round of the Europa League. But honestly, more than anything, I'm worried about Kamavinga's injury. Okay, that's a bit of a lucky one. It's only 2 months. Broken elbow. I still think he's going to be out for pretty much the rest of the season. Let's have a check. He's going to miss the entirety of March and April as well. Basically, he's out for the season. And we spent so much money on him. Real Madrid really just finessed us. We've really got no time to reel from Kamavinga's injury because we've got our very first cup final with Chelsea. My first as the club owner and even De Zerbi's first as a manager. Oh, and look at our lineup. It looks like it's a bold decision from De Zerbi. He's not playing Gallagher. He's put Romeo Lavia in there. But Gallagher leaving, it kind of makes sense. Fair enough. It's a gutsy play by our manager. But here we are at Wembley. My first cup final. Let's do this. This is going to be a coincidence because Romeo Lavia literally has the same trim as Kamavinga. Hopefully a similar talent as well, as he finds Son in a good place. Now looking for Boniface. We're on the charge, but we lose the ball. This is not good. Anthony Gordon with pace running forward. We've got to try and defend this. I don't want to concede first. We've been opened up. What a save. Karnaseki with the rebound. Can't blame him at all. Cup final and we concede first. Yo, we've got Heung-min Son in the team, a former Spurs player. I bet he's dying to try and win a trophy. Hopefully, he can score in this game for us as he gets through. Goes for goal. Big save from Nick Pope. Cucurella. Oh, that's a lovely delivery, but Madueke couldn't get there. Second half, boys, and we're on the back foot here. We need to get back into this game as soon as possible. Boniface now, and he's got a bit of pace here. Go on, Boniface. Cuts inside. Looks for Heung-min Son. Massive chance. No, it gets blocked. We've just got 30 minutes left, and it feels like we've not had a proper chance at all in this game. And no way it could get worse for us. Karnaseki's keeping us in it. Palmer. Looking for Reece James, who's made a lovely run here. He needs support, though. It comes from Boniface, whose touch is brilliant. Cut back for Cole. I can't believe the keeper saved it. No way. We could have... No! We committed foul there, and it's a penalty. And Isaac scores the pen. It's over. And we now have to watch Newcastle United lift the Carabao Trophy. Here I was thinking we'll win the poor man's treble. We can't even do that. The worst thing about losing this cup final was the press conference De Zerbi gave after the game. I'm disappointed with the ownership. They didn't back me at all in this transfer window. Enzo was sold. They brought in an injury-prone player. It's unacceptable. De Zerbi, all this while we've trusted you in one cup final defeat and you're crying? Like, come on, man. Who would knew Kamavinga would get himself injured? And also, there was nothing I could do about Enzo. For now, though, we need to put our differences aside. We've got RC Lens in the round of 16 Europa League. We need to get through them. Captain Cole Palmer needs to lead this team well, and that's what he's doing, finding Reece James. What a chance, but he's offside. Cole Palmer trying to create something down the flank, and he's gotten past the defender. There goes Cole. Tough angle, but he couldn't beat the keeper. Set piece opportunity. Boniface's header straight at the keeper. Heung-min Son, we need a bit of leadership from him in these tough times. Dribbling really well. Oh, brilliant back pass. Palmer with the chance. Cole has put it wide. No, we can't concede. I can't believe it. We're crumbling in the crucial part of the season. And that's full time. We've actually lost the first leg. We're not out yet of the Europa League. Second leg still to be played. Let's try and turn this around. Oh, and instantly we might have a chance here. It's Victor Boniface. Proper chance, and he's put it in. Just the start we needed. Don't count Chelsea out just yet. Suddenly away from home, this team has woken up. It's Cole Palmer with the chance, and he's put us back into the lead. In 10 minutes, we've turned the die around. Suddenly, this Chelsea team is playing a completely different brand of football. 3-0 against RC Lens. I was not expecting a comeback of this magnitude. We're not bowing down. Our Europa League journey is continuing. In the quarterfinals, we're going to be up against Newcastle. Chance to get revenge for that Carabao Cup final defeat. And also, we need to turn our attentions to the Premier League, where we're doing okay. De Zerbi's got the Premier League sorted, but still 5 points, anything can happen. Next episode, De Zerbi and myself need to put the differences aside, focus on winning the trophies, because this season, we could make Chelsea Premier League winners as well as European champions. Ever since I bought Chelsea from Todd Bowley and became their new club owner, there's been one goal: winning the Premier League. But that's easier said than done. We've had to hire great managers and also fire them. We've had to spend a lot of money building an incredible team. But even after all that, we've had to face setbacks like losing cup finals and also losing one of our best players to Real Madrid. But in spite of that, this season, we've got an incredible chance of winning the Premier League. And we're also in the Europa League quarterfinals. But tensions are rising between myself and the gaffer Roberto De Zerbi. You see, he's not happy that we sold Enzo Fernandez to Real Madrid, and the replacement I signed, Camavinga, he's got himself injured. De Zerbi feels that I'm not backing him enough, but to be honest, what more could I have done? But in spite of that, business end of the season, we all need to come together and win trophies. Okay guys, wait a minute, what is this about? Roberto De Zerbi wanted by top European clubs? Yo! Okay, I believe these are just rumors for now. Do you know what? I have a feeling De Zerbi is spreading these rumors himself to put a bit of pressure on me. I know he's pissed that we sold Enzo Fernandez, but guys, what could we have done there? When Real Madrid want a player, they get him. It really is just our bad luck that Camavinga got himself injured after joining, but he'll be back in 3 weeks, so that's at least good news. And you know what? I think De Zerbi's also annoyed that I let Conor Gallagher join one of our rivals, Liverpool. So, yep, it is what it is. But you know what? We can't let these differences take away from our season. We've got a solid chance of winning the Premier League. But first, it's the Europa League quarterfinals as Chelsea face Newcastle. And if you remember the Carabao Cup final, when Newcastle ruined our dreams, well, it's time to get revenge. Before we resume our Europa League journey, I'm sure you've noticed, I'm wearing some S2G FC merch. And that's for a reason. We're going to be running a competition. The winner of this competition will get to video call me and tell me which club we should be fixing on the main channel. And yep, you will be in the video if you win. Now, to enter the competition, it's super simple. All you gotta do is send a picture wearing any of the S2G FC merch that you own, whether it's the cap, the new jerseys, or even the old ones, the OG ones. Send a picture of yourself wearing it to this email, and that's it. You've entered the competition with a chance to win. Now, for those of you guys who've not bought any S2G FC merch, now is the time. To be in one of my videos, you can still buy some S2G merch and enter this competition, because the deadline is 15th of May. And I think I need to give y'all a cheeky discount code as well. So use S2GFC10 to get a 10% off on your order. And I want to see a ton of entries and you guys representing the world's best club. Alright guys, back to focusing on what matters, which is the Europa League quarterfinals. Let's knock out Newcastle. Boniface has not scored for a while, but if he can pull off that pass, it wasn't perfect. Remember guys, Europa League is a two-legged affair. We don't want to throw away things in the first leg. Gotta be smart. Here's Cole Palmer. The dribbling is on point. He's skipping past challenges. Brilliantly done. Can't get the shot off though. Oh, Conor Gallagher's made a big mistake. Karnaseki's covering up for him. I'm telling you, man, Gallagher's not a serious player anymore. He knows he's leaving, so he doesn't really care. No way, man. No way. We're getting bullied. Karnaseki is saving us. Remember, guys, this first leg's being played at Stamford Bridge. We need to get a good result, because away from home, it's going to be a lot trickier. Oh, Gimaresh has gone through, and oh, that almost went in. Karnaseki is having the game of his life. I literally can't get the ball away from dangerous positions. It's horrendous. And Karnaseki again. How many saves is our goalkeeper actually going to make here? No. We can't concede. Colville saving us and Karnaseki as well. Guys, it really looks like we might see Newcastle humiliate us once again, because we've not created a single chance in this game. Finally, Heung-min Son has got a bit of space if he can do something. Goes for goal and Son out of nowhere. That's what the South Korean can do. Incredible goal. No way, man. We could actually make it 2-0 here. Cole Palmer 1v1. This is crazy. I cannot believe from 2 chances we've scored twice. Nah, I can't believe the shithousery performance we've put in. 2 chances, 2 goals. Our keeper saved everything. This might send us to the Europa League semi-finals. And yes, guys, that first leg performance is enough to send us through to the semi-finals. We've got our revenge on Newcastle, but there's no room for us to rest, because in the Premier League, the gap is now down to just 4 points. We've got some tough games coming up. First up, we're playing Spurs away from home. We're fighting for the title now. We've got all the pressure on us. We need to be cautious, not throw things away. A win here could get us so close to the title. When I see that space, Cole Palmer, he's got the better of the defender, I think so. Still Cole, tough angle, and he makes it work. Top bins from Cole Palmer, the captain scoring when the team needs him. Heung-min Son testing the keeper. His finesse shots are so freaking good. Lucas Paqueta's deliveries from a set piece are brilliant, and that's resulted in another goal. Boniface converts that, and it feels like ages since he's actually scored. Honestly, guys, I gotta give De Zerbi a ton of credit because he's got us playing such an incredible brand of football, and as things stand, it could result in us winning trophies this season. Let's see if Cole Palmer can get himself another goal. Absolutely. Chelsea have destroyed Spurs away from home. Every result like this gets us closer and closer to the Premier League title. Oh, but this is not the result we needed. A draw against Newcastle. Now they ruined our Carabao Cup chances, and now they're trying to affect our Premier League hopes as well. Okay, we're still in a good spot, but it's getting really tight against Liverpool. Just 2 points separate us. And for now, we're gonna have to turn our attentions to the Europa League because we're playing Aston Villa. And that's not gonna be easy because Aston Villa somehow are in the Premier League title race with us. Do you know what? As things stand, we're the #1 team in England. We're favourites to knock Villa out. I know it's a two-legged affair, but getting a good start in the first leg could really be the difference. Cole Palmer here, moving around nicely, goes for goal, but Dibu Martinez with a big save. On a Gallagher, of all players, almost got that one in. Heung-min Son finding space, and when he does that, he almost scores. Oh, another really good delivery. Son's headers off the crossbar. We almost got the lead. We're really putting all sorts of pressure here on Aston Villa, and surely we're going to get the reward really soon enough. And I can't believe everything's being saved. Paqueta's delivery. Boniface this time. I cannot believe that's not gone in. We've literally got Aston Villa completely nullified here. It's just that we can't find the back of the net, and we need to do it soon. Maybe this time with Palmer. Looks inside for Paqueta. We still can't get the ball in the back of the net. I just don't get it. And now these guys have got their first chance of the game. If they score from this, I'm going to be pissed. I can't believe it. The entire half, we've been pummeling that Villa defense, and it's these guys who end up scoring. We now have a job to do in this second half. No, it's a big mistake defensively. Ollie Watkins going through, and he's made it 2-0. Nah, this is so undeserved. We're still not done yet. Boniface does really well looking for the cutback. Finally, we get a goal back. Cole Palmer with the tap in. Well, Gallagher's found a bit of space. He's got a good shot, and he's got a really good shot. What a strike. It could be one of his final goals in a Chelsea shirt. And that means it's all square from the first leg. I'm glad we made a comeback, but I think Aston Villa will be the happier ones because now we're going to have to go away and get a result. And before the second leg, we've got some great news. Camavinga is finally back from his injury. Not going to lie, guys, I've really been waiting for his return, and looks like De Zerbi is putting him straight back into the team. Also, Cole Palmer at cam, Madueke on the right. Oh, it's because Paqueta is not fit for this game. That's going to be a big miss. But still, guys, we're by far the favourites, even though we're playing away from home, especially now that Camavinga's back. Let's see what he can add to this team, and already finding Son, and that's the first goal. Camavinga back from his injury, getting an assist. What a goal from Son as well. Oh yes, Camavinga driving it forward now for Cole Palmer. Boniface, so much space here for Noni Madueke. Bringing it inside. Oh, it goes for Boniface. We're struggling here to get the shot off. If we get one more goal against Aston Villa, I think we'll have killed this game off. At the same time, if they get a goal first, that's going to make things a lot more interesting. But we're defending well so far. That's got to be offside. How is that not offside? Massive chance here for Villa. We're trying to defend this with Antonio Silva, but he goes for a foul there, and it's bad. The moment he put his leg out, I knew that was a foul. And with how bad my penalty record is, I'm not confident about this. Absolutely not. Can we save this, though? Karnaseki, it is 3-3 on aggregate. Oh, this is not a good situation for us as Aston Villa have taken the lead in the tie. The game is completely flipped now. We're the ones chasing. Cole Palmer's trying to get us back into it, but he goes down, referee. How is that not being given as a pen? No way. If they score again here, it is basically over. We need to defend this, please. Somebody put a challenge in and not concede a penalty, of course. It goes wide. Guys, we've got just 27 minutes to try and get a goal. It's getting a bit close for us. Still Son. If there's one man who could save us, but he can't get the shot off. Heung-min Son again. Lovely ball for Boniface. That back heel didn't really work. Camavinga's got it. And I see Reece James making a brilliant run.
Nope.
Reece James straight at the keeper. No, no, no. That could have been another pen. We're lucky the ref didn't call for it. This could be one of our last chances of this game. Heung-min Son down the wing. He's got to have to cut it back. It's Camavinga now. Cole Palmer. He needs to wriggle through this defense. And he's done so. But he needs to get on his left foot too. Boniface. Boniface with the chance. Let's go. 86th minute. We get back into this tie. Can't believe it, boys. We're going to extra time in the Europa League semi-finals. No, 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 no. Massive chance for them. Brilliant tackle from Antonio Silva to have the confidence to go sliding in like that after conceding a penalty. I give him props. No, no, no. It's a brilliant cross, and I can't believe we've conceded that. 15 minutes to go, and De Zerbi's bringing on Paqueta. Oh, Camavinga's done really well to win that. Finds Palmer. Options are there. Paqueta looking for Boniface. Victor Boniface again. We're not giving up in this one. Not this way at the end. Not this way at the end. Please, Karnaseki with the save. They're bringing their goalkeeper up as well. Clear the ball away, please. We do. And wait, can we score? Can we actually score? No, the ref blows full time. Penalties is going to decide which one of the two English clubs are heading to the final. Oh my days, we're up against Dibu Martinez for penalties. Okay, Paqueta's going to take our first pen. I'm confident with him. We're going to have to make a save first. Come on, Karnaseki, please. Come on, Paqueta. Give us a good start. No nonsense penalty. There you go. We just need to make one save. Give us a bit of confidence. Karnaseki with the save. There's no way Captain Cole is missing. He's not missing. There you go. It's advantage Chelsea now. Another save could put us in a great spot. What? How did Karnaseki not save that? Boniface is a striker, man. He's got to score. No doubts about it. There you go. One more save could really mean job done for us. And we do get the save. Karnaseki's the hero. And oh my days, Heung-min Son has the opportunity to send us to the final. That is insane. Please, Son, put this one in. And Son does it on penalties. We've done the job. Chelsea are heading to the Europa League final. With that, guys, we've booked our spot in the Europa League final against Sporting. But first, we've got the chance to win the Premier League. Final match day, and we've got the same points as City. 1 point more than Liverpool. And even Aston Villa are in the title race. This could really go anyone's way. And oh, Man City are playing West Ham, which means they're going to guaranteed win their game. No freaking way. We're facing Liverpool away from home. Anfield is where we could end up winning the Premier League title. That is crazy. Oh boy, I'm freaking nervous. And also, don't forget, even if we win, if City win by a goal difference of more than 2 than us, they're going to be champions. So we just need to win this game, and hopefully with a lot of goals. Otherwise, we're not winning the league. At the same time, even Liverpool can win the title. It's just a crazy circumstance. If we can get Son to take a finesse shot, and he almost put that in. Oh, Diogo Jota has done me there, and Liverpool have a massive chance here, and they've scored. That's the worst possible start for us at Anfield. Oh, Caicedo's done really well, and now looks for Palmer. Oh, he's trying to get it onto his left foot, but he loses the ball in the process, but wins it back. Cole Palmer. Easy. Oh, the cross was terrible. No way. If they make it 2-0, it's over. Nope. It's over. Karnaseki's keeping us in it. Oh, there is space here for us to exploit. Reece James. And a chance to cross it at the back post. Offside. That's completely wasted. Second half, and as things stand, we're bottling the Premier League. Liverpool's high line is being exposed, and Cole Palmer takes advantage. Out of nowhere, we've got at least 1 goal back. It's game on, but that's not going to be enough, boys, because I know Man City are probably winning their game. We need another goal. But first, we need to avoid conceding here, and Karnaseki with the save. Less than 10 minutes left, and we need that one chance. Boniface has made the run. I think he's kept himself on. What a chance this could be. Squaring it for Cole Palmer, and we take the lead. It's Cole Palmer's night, the captain of Chelsea, who might have just scored the Premier League winning goal. Cole Palmer. Paqueta, another cutback, and let's go. This could be the difference in the 93rd minute. 3-1, because I'm unsure whether Man City have covered up for the goal difference. That goal from Son could be the difference. Literally last kick of the game, we were able to make it 3-1. That is insane. I think it's enough to win us the title. Okay, no, the celebrations aren't kicking in. We're not sure. The team's not sure yet. And yes, it is. It is enough to win the Premier League. My first trophy with Chelsea as their club owner is the Premier League captain, Cole Palmer, lifting it. But there's still more to be done. That's right, boys. It's the Europa League final. But before that, look at this, boys. Goal difference of 2. Actually, that final goal did make a difference. We would have still won the league. But oh boy, was it intense. And look at some of the stats for the season. Cole Palmer, man. 36 goals this season. Absolutely ridiculous. Heung-min Son as well. But right before the Europa League final, De Zerbi in the press conference makes an announcement. This will be my final game as Chelsea manager. No more comments. Right before the Europa League final, De Zerbi announcing a decision like this? I don't know what effect it's going to have on the pitch. Maybe the players will fight more to win the trophy, but it puts us in a really weird situation. We need to start planning for next season too, but for now, let's hopefully win the Europa League this season and complete the double. Oh, what a challenge from Lee White-Colwell. The players are definitely fighting more for De Zerbi now. Cole Palmer, cup final, could get the goal, and he does. It had to be Captain Cole Palmer. Second half now, and we get one more goal, and I think Sporting are out of this tie. No doubts about it. Boniface could get it, and he does. That should settle the Europa League for us. Brilliant from Cole Palmer. Boniface with the finish. Camavinga looks for Palmer, and Palmer could get another one, and yes, 3-0 now. Palmer's on a hat-trick, and he gets a hat-trick in a Europa League final. What a night for our captain. The celebrations begin. We're lifting that Europa League trophy. But there's still a lot of questions that need to be answered. Why has De Zerbi resigned? Where's he heading? And next season, who's going to be the Chelsea manager? Well, I guess we'll find that out in the next episode. American billionaire Todd Bowley had no idea how to run a football club. So I bought Chelsea off him. And as the new club owner of Chelsea, I made some big decisions, like hiring and firing big-name managers, signing players like Heung-min Son and Eduardo Camavinga, and eventually all of this led to us winning the Premier League and the Europa League last season. And for the new season, with Roberto De Zerbi at the helm, I was ready to try and conquer the Champions League. But to everyone's shock, Roberto De Zerbi, the manager we trusted, announced his resignation. And that's because he's now signed a contract with Barcelona. Barca have sacked Xavi, and they're replacing him with Roberto De Zerbi, our manager. And when the big 2 Spanish clubs come calling, there's nothing much you can do about it. As the club owner of Chelsea, I now need to find a new manager that can lead this team to possibly the Champions League. And so the interview process began. I had managers like Xabi Alonso and even former Barca player Xavi, but none of them wanted to be Chelsea's manager. Options were running out. But then I remember there's a certain multiple-time Champions League winning manager that hasn't coached in a long time. That's right, it's Zinedine Zidane. He took Real Madrid to 3 consecutive Champions Leagues. How outrageous is that? And for a club like us who is looking to win a Champions League, there's no better manager than Zidane. But convincing him was difficult. I'm sorry, Sid, but Chelsea is just not the kind of club I'd like to manage. Come on, Zizou. We're gonna give you all the tools you need to succeed here. If you say so, but you're gonna have no say in how my team plays. You're gonna get me the signings I need, and you're gonna make me the highest paid manager in the world. Okay, Zizou. We'll give you what you want. And with that, guys, for Chelsea, we've just signed Zinedine Zidane. Okay, since when does he have hair? Maybe he got a hair transplant. But now let's leave Zinedine Zidane to just get accustomed to our team. Meanwhile, as the club owner, we've got to deal with sponsorships. Last season, if you know, we signed a deal with Adidas to be our kit sponsor. And since we're Premier League winners, as well as Europa League winners, there's no reason for them to not renew with us. And so we're continuing our deal with Adidas. And similarly with Samsung, no reason to change them. Plus, it was in a Samsung Chelsea kit when they won the Champions League. Maybe we'll need that bit of luck. And so we're renewing our deal with Samsung as well. You guys know I wouldn't do these deals if I didn't know we were getting paid. 256 million is our transfer budget. This includes everything from the Samsung and Adidas deals, plus the Champions League money we're getting. This money could literally help us make the signings we need to win the Champions League. Before we get started with the season, we do have brand new kits to unveil, and this is going to be our away kit, a bit of orange a bit of blue. Honestly, it looks great. Moving on to our third kit, we're going for black with a bit of pink on it. I think it looks pretty good. Even our goalkeeper kit has got a brand new design. But honestly, I think our home kit is the most special one. I love the dark blue. Bro, this is so sick. Rate the new Chelsea kits out of 10 in the comments below. And also, talking about kits, if you guys have ever bought any S2G FC merch, make sure to wear them and send a picture to this email. And you'll stand a chance of winning an awesome prize of being on a video call with me and helping me decide my next rebuild. If you've bought just the cap, the hoodie, or even maybe the OG S2G FC jersey, it all counts. Just make sure to send your entries over there. And also, if you haven't bought S2G FC merch, now is the perfect time. Links in the description. Make sure to use code S2GFC10 for a discount. It's the best way to support the channel. Alright, it's now time to decide how we want to use this 256 million budget. Do we go for a new striker, a new midfielder, a new defender? The options are endless. But wait, I've just got a message from Zidane. He first wants to observe the team in the 2 upcoming finals before making any additions to the team. And okay, that makes a lot of sense because we are playing Brentford in the Community Shield final and then very soon Manchester City in the UEFA Super Cup final. I mean, this will give Zidane a chance to assess our team. Even without any signings, it looks like Zizou has made massive changes to our team. He's opting for a 4-3-3 formation, kind of similar to what he had at Real Madrid. And wait, he wants to play Heung-min Son as our lone striker, Mikhailo Mudryk on the left. What does this mean for Boniface? And not only the lineup, even our tactical vision is changing from gegenpress to now a wing play style. I mean, when we signed Zidane, we agreed for this. He's going to be running how this team plays. And here's our gaffer, Zinedine Zidane, making his Chelsea debut at Wembley. It's time to see what his changes have added into this team. We're playing with a new formation. Mikhailo Mudryk is surprisingly getting a chance. And we're playing with Heung-min Son in that striker position. I really don't know how that's going to turn out, but so far, Son has broken through, taking a chance from distance, and that wasn't too bad. Maybe this is what Zidane wants, a more dynamic striker. Zidane's teams are also known to be defending very well, and so far, we are seeing a bit of that. But in the second half now, and honestly, Zidane's Chelsea definitely defensively is a lot better, but going forward, we've really not shown as much. That could change your water pass for Son, but he can't get there. Camavinga's been given the license to go forward. Son, he's not kept himself onside. Camavinga again looking for Son. Ooh, he's done him there. He's really done him there. Now we're going forward with Ian Maatsen. If he can get it back, yes he can. And Paqueta with the golden chance. Look at Brentford celebrate. I thought we were going to score there. But with Paqueta taking set pieces, we have been dangerous. Son, that header was not good. Now we've got Heung-min Son making a really good run, and this is where he can shine. He's broken through. Heung-min Son, how is he not scoring that? Opportunity maybe coming from a set piece, and the keeper saves that too. Cole Palmer's turned his man. He's not had much of a chance to attack. Now he has had his chance. On the rebound, we still can't score. Nah, in the second half, I can't blame Zidane's tactics because we had plenty of chances to score. We just didn't have our finishing boots on. Full time, and it's 0-0. And you guys know, Community Shield, it goes straight to pens. I can't believe it. First game in Zidane's tenure, and we're having penalties. And Ivan Toney with the perfect pen. Come on, Paqueta, put this one in. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Zidane's tenure can't start with a defeat, but they've made it 2-0. Cole Palmer, you're not missing. You're absolutely not missing. Bang. We just need one save, Karnaseki. One save to get us back in it. I can't believe it. Heung-min Son, a lot of power. And he scored his penalty. It's all on you, Karnaseki. Just make that one save and... Oh, we've saved it. Karnaseki, the reflexes. And now Reece James can give us an advantage. He's missed. Reece, no. It's all on Karnaseki. We're going to end up losing. No way. Our first final that we've lost. And it's under new manager Zinedine Zidane. Bro, is Zidane only a Real Madrid merchant? This is shocking. I also just spoke to Zidane that maybe we should speed things up and bring in new signings right now. And his response was a staggering no. Only after we're done with the Super Cups will he decide what needs to be done. And now we're facing Champions League winners Man City. And Zidane wants to still run these same tactics. I mean, I hired him and I've just got to trust him. It's the Europa League winners versus the Champions League winners. We're definitely not favorites here, but I want to see a good performance because this season we want to be Champions League winners. Oh, Man City have just gone through as Karnaseki. Big save. For all players, it's Caicedo who's making a run forward. Still Caicedo, and what a goal. Yo, Moises Caicedo has put Chelsea 1-0 up. One thing's for sure, our midfield is much more involved now with these new Zidane tactics, and also the fullbacks we've got. They're all getting super involved in the game. And now we've got a chance here. Modric looking for Heung-min Son. Trying to get onto his right foot. Oh, but he can't. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne with a chance though. And that's KDB for you. There's a reason Man City won that Champions League. Do you know what? Even though the scoreline is 1-1, they've not played us out of the park. This game, it feels like Zidane has started to understand this Chelsea team. Here's Cole Palmer on the charge. Our best player from last season. Dinking left and right, going for goal, but it's blocked. We're seeing Reece James take a corner. I don't know how good his delivery is. That wasn't too bad. Antonio Silva had to do better. Also, look at that. For the rest of the game, Zidane's making some big changes. Madueke comes on, and the team has shifted to a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Mid-game formation change. And because of the new formation, we're seeing Cucurella make a brilliant run down the left flank. He's bringing it backwards. But we keep attacking now. Modric with the cross. Oh, we couldn't attack that. But now it feels like the game has completely changed. We're the team that are attacking now, with Paqueta having the ball. Modric, still the substitution hasn't been made, and Cole Palmer puts it in. Modric's final touch ends up helping us get the lead. On comes Madueke now, but Modric did his job, and honestly, the change in formation Zidane made might just win us the UEFA Super Cup. And here's Madueke playing in a more of a striker's role, looking for Reece James. He should have made it 3-1. And that is full time. Zidane has indeed guided this team to a trophy, beating Pep Guardiola. Captain Cole Palmer is about to lift his third trophy for Chelsea, but also this trophy might signal a lot of changes coming to the club. You guys already saw a brand new formation. Is that what Zidane's thinking? Playing without traditional wingers? That might leave a lot of players out of a spot in the team. After the game, while speaking to the reporters, Zidane confirmed it.
Yo he venido de lejos, pero es un placer estar aquí contigo. Y el líder del equipo tiene que crear, es lo que tú tenías. Lo que tienes, como tú decías, es verdad que el 10.
Alright guys, this is a massive change in tactics from Zizou. He wants to play a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, with looks like Cole Palmer as the cam, Heung-min Son playing as a left striker. I can see that working. Maybe Madueke as the right striker. Where does this leave Paqueta? Because he's going to be a bit out of position. I think Zizou's going to demand a lot of work now with this 263 million, because the way we're going to play with this Chelsea team this season is going to completely change. And okay, I've just received a note from Zidane, which basically has the requirements he wants for the new signings. First up, it's a striker, but it says here that it needs to be a striker that's good on the ball and can create opportunities. That explains why Zidane does not like Boniface. Maybe he just doesn't fit our setup. And look at that, Zizou also wants a world-class box-to-box midfielder. I'm telling you, man, in this system, I don't think if Paqueta survives, maybe he'll be a great squad player. As a starter, I'm not too sure. Okay, I'm hoping before the first Premier League game of the season, which coincidentally is against Brentford, the team that beat us to the Community Shield, I want to get at least one of Zidane's signings by then. And let's for now target a world-class midfielder, because it seems like both Camavinga and Paqueta have been exhausted for the Premier League opener. And honestly, the moment Zidane said world-class box-to-box midfielder, I think there's only one player we can go for: Fede Valverde. Bro, we signed him, and instantly we've got a player with a vast experience of winning Champions Leagues, plus he's played under Zidane before. If we can afford him, it's an absolute no-brainer. For the negotiations, we're actually sending Zidane over, because he knows Carlo Ancelotti really well from, of course, the Real Madrid past. But is that going to work in getting a deal? Well, Madrid have come down to 172 million, but we needed to be closer to 160. Alright, Zizou's done a great job. That's why we've hired him. 160 million for Fede Valverde. Now, Zidane has done his job. It's my job to get Valverde to sign the papers. Oh my days, look at his wages back at Real Madrid. 350k, but he is 91 rated, 27 years old, in his prime. To get him, we're gonna have to fork out the big bucks. Well, to be honest, I think because of Zidane being here, he's willing to accept a solid wage cut, and the goal bonus that he's asking, there's no way Fede Valverde scores 25 in this season. I'm perfectly fine with that. With that, we've just got the first first signing of the Zinedine Zidane era at Chelsea. I'm sure Zidane's happy with the signing of Valverde because he's starting in our first Premier League game of the season. We're the defending champions, boys, with a new manager. But we need to show this season too we're ready for business. Okay, we don't want to be conceding first. Okay, Zidane's Chelsea go 1-0 down to Brentford. It's the new system, man. It's going to take some time to get used to. There he is, though. New signing, Fede Valverde. It's a lovely ball for Heung-min Son. Oh, but he can't get the shot off. Cole Palmer goes down. That's got to be a pen. I think it is. Looks like it is still Cole Palmer being trusted in the Zidane era to take penalties. And what's Cole Palmer going to do? Where's he going to go? Oh, that's awful. He went for placement. Didn't work. Fede Valverde is having a brilliant game, helping set up all these chances. Cole Palmer can control that one, and he does. Looks to bring it forward. Still Cole Palmer. And he's put it wide. Since that penalty miss, he's been all over. Fede Valverde, this is why we need a box-to-box player. Looks for Cole Palmer. He can't get the shot off, though. Uh-oh, if Antonia's broken through, keeper needs to get there first, and he's done so. Looks like a change has been made at halftime. Paqueta's coming on. Paqueta coming on. Looking for Cole Palmer. Still Palmer, he's gone through, and that's so well worked from Cole Palmer in his new role, still leading the team. Super sub Paqueta feeds Heung-min Son. This is his moment. Should be 1v1. Can he score? Yes, he can. Zidane's Chelsea now in full flow. First Premier League victory for Zinedine Zidane. Just the start we needed. Okay, now we need to get to work and get Zidane his striker. But with just 82 million, that's going to be tricky. We do have an offer for Nicholas Jackson, and I don't see any use of him. 32 million, we'll take the money. Oh, plus there's a big money offer for Victor Boniface. 88 million. That is the kind of money you just don't say no to. Zidane doesn't want to use him, and I think I want to sell him then. It's gone, guys. Victor Boniface has actually been sold. Do you know what? I have no complaints with him. He came through for us last season, scored some important goals, helped us win the Premier League. But hey, in football, if the new manager doesn't want you, it is what it is. But I think we've made a decent profit on him. Not just that, Nicholas Jackson too. And now we've got 200 million to spend. And oh wow, our next game's against Manchester United. We need to bring Zidane his new striker before that game. Let me know in the comments who's the perfect player to bring in, and I'll catch you guys for the next one. I hired Zidane as the new Chelsea manager, and within a few weeks of joining the club, he's already revolutionizing our tactics. We're now playing a 4-1-2-1-2 diamond formation with Captain Cole Palmer at the center of it. But to make this work, Zidane has instructed me to find him a striker that fits the system. He wants a player that can be much more than just goals. And I do have a few strikers in mind, but it's going to be difficult picking the perfect player for Zidane. And we're also running against the clock. Just 8 days left for the transfer window to shut. And if we don't get Zidane his striker, he's going to be an angry man. He might even headbutt us. So let's do everything possible to get Zidane his striker. Alright guys, Zizou, our manager, has given me a job. We need to find him that striker. Okay, so I've got here the requirements Zizou has for a potential striker. Must be a great dribbler, great passing, can also play as a left or a right winger. Yo, these are some really difficult requirements. I mean, we already have a player that fits that criteria. It's Heung-min Son. He can play on either side of the pitch, even down the middle, and that's kind of what Zizou is going to do. But to find another player with very similar stats to Heung-min Son, that's going to be a bit tricky. I mean, straight away, one player pops up in my mind that's also French like Zidane. Kylian Mbappe. But let's be honest, guys, there's no way we can afford this. His release clause is about 300 million. Maybe we can get a deal at 240, but it's out of our reach because we only have 200 million, and even this money has come from selling a lot of players. So yup, Mbappe is off the list. But I did read through your comments and there were quite a few amazing ideas, like Lautaro Martinez. This is a Lautaro that's in his prime, 90 overall, and if you look at his stats, he's got incredible dribbling, which means he can play on either side of the pitch, reasonable passing, very versatile player, and him and Heung-min Son up top could absolutely be insane. But again, it's going to be expensive. Another option I saw in the comments was Julian Alvarez. World Cup winner. Of course, even Lautaro has won it. But at the World Cup 2022, it was Julian Alvarez who took his spot and made it for himself. Now, he definitely fits the bill of what Zidane wants because he's got the pace, the passing is there as well, the dribbling too. He can literally play anywhere in the attack, even as a cam if you need him to. But of course, he's not a perfect player yet. He's not in his prime. He still has room to grow. With Lautaro, you know you're getting one of the best strikers possible. It's a big decision and one that I'm not sure what to do with. But you know what? The best way to make this decision might be to ask Zidane himself. And so we set up a meeting with him. Okay, Gaffer, I have a couple of options for your striker. Lautaro Martinez is definitely my favorite. More experienced. And since we want to win the Champions League, that might really work.
Que lo que hay que hacer. Antes de recibir el balón, tú sabías ya lo que ibas a hacer.
Okay, what about Julian Alvarez? He's not as good right now as Lautaro, but he at least fits your criteria.
Bueno, el consejo es hacemos lo que nosotros.
Guys, I'm surprised. Zidane just straight up rejected Lautaro. He wants Julian Alvarez. Maybe he sees something in him. As the club owner, let's just do our job of bringing Julian Alvarez to the club. Okay, so he's valued at 70 million. Surely we should be able to get him for like 90. That seems like a really good price. And, well, even they agreed. 90 million for Julian Alvarez. One thing's for sure, Zidane has definitely saved us money because Lautaro would have been way more expensive. Here we are negotiating now with Alvarez. Again, I don't think this should really be a problem moving from Inter to Chelsea. We're definitely on the rise looking to win the Champions League. This is the kind of club Julian Alvarez now wants to play at. And he's asking for the same exact wages as he was earning at Inter. That I do respect. And so, we're signing the contract. And with that, Julian Alvarez is officially a Chelsea player. Zidane has now got his striker. I mean, honestly, we've given him an incredible team. The likes of Fede Valverde, Alvarez, of course. Now, a good test for Zidane's boys is going to beat this game against Man United in the Premier League. Oh, there he is, Julian Alvarez making his debut. Zidane wanted him over anyone else. Hopefully, he can repay that fate. Okay, but this is not a good start for us. Rasmus Højlund going for a chip. That was the worst chip I've ever seen. Oh, once again, Højlund is through on goal and Karnaseki with a big save. But so far, Zidane's tactics getting exposed against Manchester United. Uh-oh, Man United are through on goal and a bad challenge from Colwill. Wait, what? How is that a red card? No way was that bad enough for a red. And it's not even a pen, it's a free kick from outside the box. Marcus Rashford is going to take it. United are trying something here, but we've cleared it off. Down to 10 men against Man United. This is going to be a huge test for Zidane. Oh, and Zidane's making a big call. He's sacrificing Heung-min Son for a defender. Had to be done, to be honest. Chelsea are going to need a lot of running from the likes of Caicedo, and he's doing exactly that. He's got it behind his man. Caicedo for Julian Alvarez. He almost got his goal. Cole Palmer sliding in. It's complete chaos. Even with the man down, this Chelsea team is still looking threatening. The level of pressure here from Man United is crazy. Somehow, Chelsea are hanging on. With players like Fede Valverde, though, they can provide so much energy. And now that's led to Cole Palmer possibly doing something here. Looking for that pass for Ian Maatsen. It was absolutely brilliant. Maatsen with the cross. Kamavinga. Oh my days. That would have been unbelievable. That attempt was honestly crazy from Kamavinga. If only that would have gone in. But you know what? First off, Zidane's got this team soaking up pressure incredibly well. But there's still 45 minutes of football left to be played. Oh, and it's a chance here for Man United. There's only so much we can defend. Karnaseki stopping everything. Not from a corner, not that way. So frustrating considering how well Chelsea have defended. Oh, you still have players like Fede Valverde showcasing unbelievable energy. What a cross for Cole Palmer, but he couldn't get there first. I feel so bad for Julian Alvarez that on his debut he's getting isolated like this. Do you know what? Maybe it's an opportunity as well. Here's Julian Alvarez. Oh, but he can't get past the defender. Full time, and Zidane's Chelsea showed incredible resilience. But when you're a goal down, there isn't much you can do. It's transfer deadline day, and seeing us lose that game, I feel like maybe we could really do with another signing, especially since we still have about 100 million. But I just got a text message from Zidane. No more signings. I've seen enough and I trust this team. I mean, okay, if Zizou believes in this squad, we're gonna trust him. And that's that. We're getting through transfer deadline day. This is Zidane's team that's gonna try and attempt to win the Champions League. And here we go, guys. The draw for the group stages. Please give us an easy draw. Oh, and okay. Okay, definitely interesting. Benfica and Galatasaray are going to be interesting games, but I think this is the kind of group where we should 100% be topping it. The Champions League journey, though, begins for Zizou now at Stamford Bridge. Okay, we're playing Dynamo Kiev for the first Champions League game. Come on, we need to start with a win. Hopefully there's no red card in this game so we can actually see how Zizou's Chelsea performs. Oh, and Julian Alvarez might be through on goal. We know he's quick. Does he have the finish, though? Of course he does. He's Julian Alvarez. 1-0 for Chelsea. Gets his first in this shirt. Just what we needed. Gotta say, in Zidane's system, we're definitely not the team to keep most of the ball. Because, yeah, Kiev have had a lot of possession. We're just soaking up all the pressure. But then we've got explosive players like Fede Valverde, who finds Julian Alvarez. Another chance here for the Argentinian. Makes an angle for himself and scores again. No way, Alvarez is through again. This time he finesses the ball into the back of the net. A hat-trick in the first half for Alvarez. This was literally the perfect start we needed in the Champions League. But up next we're facing Benfica, and that too away from home. Alright guys, I think Benfica are definitely going to be our competition for top spot. If we can beat them, I think we're guaranteed to get to the knockouts. Julian Alvarez, we know he can also dribble. That's the reason we've signed him. And now we're on the charge here with Reece James making a brilliant run. Can he score though? Reece James puts it in the back of the net. In this new system of Zidane, our fullbacks are going to be absolutely key. Also, Antonio Silva against his former club, putting in the right challenge. He's not fazed by the occasion at all. Cole Palmer, oh, the dribbling is brilliant as he finds Son. That is one of the most well-worked goals you'll see. We've got this Chelsea team playing liquid football. I mean, what an assist from Cole Palmer. That's 2-2 in the Champions League so far. I think, guys, if we can also beat Galatasaray, we're going to top the group no problem at all. If we can beat Galatasaray and make it 3-3 in the Champions League, I think that's going to book our spot for the knockouts. Ooh, rough challenge on Alvarez. I think Galatasaray going for a different approach. But is it going to work? As Heung-min Son has just gone through and he almost scored the first. Oh, Wilfried Zaha has gone through and Zaha, what a goal. Bro, this reminded me of Zaha's Crystal Palace days. Incredible finish. For the first time though, Zidane's Chelsea is a goal down in the Champions League. This is where we're going to see what his team's made of. No, we've been opened up again. Galatasaray have doubled their lead. Nah, surely Zidane's not getting exposed in the Champions League. Yo, it's getting worse. Galatasaray have scored again. I cannot believe we've just been cooked at home by Galatasaray. And yo, because of that result, Chelsea are under pressure in the group, 6 points. But Benfica and Galatasaray also have the same totals. There's still a lot of football to be played in the Champions League to get that top spot. Meanwhile, even in the Premier League, Zidane's Chelsea is not really outperforming. We're still in the mix, but not gonna lie, I was expecting better. I'm not sure if this system is as good as what De Zerbi had when he was here managing the club, but we gotta give Zidane some time. It's a rematch against Galatasaray. We need to get revenge. Oh, Cole Palmer's managed to break through. He's got the pace as well. Cole Palmer now, all he's got to do is finish this, and he goes by himself. Captain Cole Palmer gets us the lead. Oh, looks like we might be getting another goal here. Julian Alvarez, no. This Galatasaray team is dangerous. I don't want to be missing too many chances. Also, with Paqueta not in the team, somebody's going to have to start taking corners for us. I guess Cole Palmer is now the best choice, but his record from set pieces isn't the best, but we almost got a goal. Maybe he's learning a bit from Paqueta. Oh, Camavinga's got some space, goes for goal, and there you go. Revenge against Galatasaray. But oh boy, it's still so tight in the group. We're on 9 points, but so are Benfica. And we're playing them now at Stamford Bridge. Guys, if we get the win here, I think we're topping the group. Oh, not a good start. Benfica have got a free kick in a great spot, and it's off the post and in. That's the worst start possible. Oh, but Alvarez has managed to break through. Benfica caught napping. Julian Alvarez, how has he not scored? Cole Palmer needs Heung-min Son to make that run. Does Son have the pace, though? He is getting a bit old, but he's still quick enough, and he gets the goal. Oh, what a ball that is for Julian Alvarez. The angle is tough, and the keeper with a good save. Camavinga. Oh, that's a good pass for Madsen, who's made a brilliant run. Cross at the back post for Alvarez, and he just runs it through in the back of the net. Oh, they've opened us up. They've opened us up. And I've just got to give them credit for that goal. Okay, Heung-min Son, you could send us through to the Champions League knockouts if you score here. And he's put it into the back of the net. And that's full time. This result should be enough to get us top spot. And yes, it is, as we've topped the Champions League group. This is why we've brought Zidane in. And he's done part one of his job incredibly well. Also, he's got us leading the pack in the Premier League. Oh, wait a minute. I don't like the look of this. Camavinga and Caicedo both injured. No way, Camavinga is out for 3 months. So is Caicedo. That means they're going to be out until April, which by my calculations means that they're going to miss the Champions League round of 16. Plus, I don't think we've got good enough squad depth to just survive without these two. We're going to need a replacement signing. We've got the money. Let me know in the comments who can we sign to fill in the gaps while these two recover. We're back again in the January transfer window, and we've got a big decision to make. Ever since I hired Zidane to be the manager of Chelsea, we're on course to win everything. Top of the Premier League, Carabao Cup semi-finals, and we've also topped our Champions League group. But there's one thing that could stop us from winning everything: injuries. That's right, we're dealing with an unprecedented injury crisis. Two of our most important players, both in the midfield, Camavinga and Caicedo, are both out for the next 3 months. And without them, our Chelsea team isn't the same. There's no way we can compete for all 3 titles with such a big loss to the team. And so Zidane has given me clear instructions on the signings he needs for this January transfer window. That's right, guys, we've got 1 month to bring in a replacement player, and we better be quick because we've got a title-defining game against Arsenal coming up soon and the Carabao Cup semis against Man City. There's absolutely no time to waste. Alright, guys, our journey with Chelsea continues, and look at what I'm holding. A note from Zidane. He's given me the exact requirements what he needs from a replacement midfielder. Firstly, it says he wants an experienced player, extremely high work rates, but also should know what it means to represent a club like Chelsea. Some very interesting requirements from Zidane. It seems like Zidane wants us to bring in a veteran who has experience maybe with Chelsea and can give us 100% whenever called upon. Now, there are actually a few different players we can go for, like Mateo Kovacic. He's played for Chelsea before, and he's been pretty good, but I don't think Pep Guardiola's gonna let him leave. Sometimes I do really miss Enzo Fernandez. If he was here, it would have all been fine. But of course, he left us to join Real Madrid quite early on. And okay, Ruben Loftus-Cheek is also a pretty incredible option. I think he fits all the criteria. Oh, but that work rate, his defensive work rate is just medium, and that is clearly not what Zidane wants. He wants someone more defensive. Okay, guys, I might have just found the perfect player that Zidane wants. He's French. He's got that high defensive work rate, and he also knows what it means to play for Chelsea. In fact, he's won the Champions League with them. N'Golo Kante. I mean, I know he's not playing in the Saudi League. He's kind of finished and everything. But guys, you cannot deny he literally fits every box that we're looking for right now. We don't need someone who's going to be a starter for us in the big games. We need someone to fill in while our first team players are out. And I don't see anyone else better than N'Golo Kante. I mean, he's still got a bit of decent pace. Can dribble, can defend. He's just what we need. Okay, now it's my job as the owner to get N'Golo Kante. It's not going to be easy. We're going to have to negotiate with this guy who runs Al Ittihad. How do we convince a Saudi League club with money? Bro, they've literally got unlimited money. Anyway, let's just chuck in an offer of 20 million and see what they say. And they've accepted it. Okay, I think they don't want Kante either. That was rather simple. I don't think this is going to be a problem. I'm sure Kante wants to end his career on a high note, playing for Chelsea and immediately coming back and probably being a starter, at least for the first few months. I think he's going to enjoy it. And look at that, he's willing to accept a sporadic squad role from the get-go. He knows his role and what is needed from him. Oh, but he wants to keep a release clause in there, which I think we'll accept. It's only fair because he's accepting a sporadic role. And there's no way the release clause is going to get paid instantly, so we're okay with that. And also, 110,000 per week wages. Yo, he wants to get paid more than he was getting paid at Saudi. That's fine, we need him anyways. And so Zidane wanted Kante, we've brought him Kante. And straight away, Kante has been called into action. He's going to be starting against Arsenal in a very important Premier League game. Look at that, boys. N'Golo Kante just looks right in a Chelsea kit. Oh, and talking about kits, if you haven't got yourself an S2G FC kit, now is the time. You can use code S2GFC10 at checkout to get yourself 10% off. And also, we're running an amazing competition for you guys. All you gotta do is submit a picture of wearing any of the S2G merch. It could be the cap, the jersey, the hoodie, whatever. This is the email you need to send your entries to, and one random winner gets to FaceTime me and help me out with my next rebuild video. Trust me, it's gonna be amazing. So yep, join the club now, become a part of S2G FC. Okay, we're getting opened up right here. Levi Colwill there, brilliantly done. I think N'Golo Kanté is gonna take a bit of time to get up to speed, but so far, he's looked good at distributing the ball and everything. Here's Alvarez on the charger looking for Cole Palmer. We need a cold finish from him, but no, he can't. Okay, Kante's gonna take one from distance, and that wasn't too bad. There's Kanté with the interception. That's what he can do in that midfield. He's still got it. Matsin. Palmer. Oh, what a finish from Cole Palmer. Now that was cold. And you know what? This all started from when N'Golo Kanté intercepted the ball. I'm telling you, man, Kanté's made an instant impact. He might even give some tough competition to Caicedo once he's back from his injury. Okay, Arsenal might have a chance here, which we do not want them to do anything from, but big save. Karnaseki. Yo, N'Golo Kanté. Oh my God, that was awful. That was awful. Whose idea was it to put Kanté on the near post? I mean, I can't even blame him because he shouldn't have been there. Okay, surely that's offside. Karnaseki thankfully saved us there. Oh, Fede Valverde has been a brilliant run through. This is what he can do. And then he gets the finish as well. Fede Valverde when it matters the most.
A few moments later.
No, we can't make a defensive mistake like this. Just embarrassing. I can't lie, even though Kanté's had a good game, it's not the same as having Camavinga and Caicedo. That midfield was just perfectly drilled. Oh, look at that. Kanté making silly mistakes too. He's going to take time to get up to speed in the Premier League. Oh, but wait, the win could still be ours with Heung-min Son. Massive chance. He puts it wide. Oh, we're going to have to share the spoils with Arsenal. And oh, wow, just that one result has put us now second in the Premier League, with Man United of all teams having the lead. But guys, straight away we need to turn our attentions to the Carabao Cup semi-finals, because we're playing Man City here, and it's Zidane versus Pep Guardiola. Bro, facing this Man City team with KDB, Haaland, Ruben Dias, Foden, and to do that without our two starting midfielders, I have no clue what Zidane's gonna do. And oh wow, it's a brave decision he's going for. No Paqueta, Romeo Lavia starts in CDM, Kanté as a left centre mid. It's an extremely defensive Chelsea unit, but we are playing at the Etihad. It's a really interesting decision for Lavia to play, but you know what? Zizou knows how to win knockout games. We better just trust him. I'll be honest, the Carabao Cup isn't really the most important of trophies, but if we want to win a treble, it's one part of it. And Cole Palmer already having the first chance. Good save. Oh, he's going to go through, but Levi Colwill takes out Haaland. What a challenge. Now here's N'Golo Kanté. Wrong-footed, but he does well to find Son. Heung-min Son. Tough angle. Goes for goal. Big save again. Do you know what? We shouldn't be fearing City that much because we are the champions of England right now. Yes, Cole Palmer. Or should I say Cole Palmer? What a pass. Fede Valverde though. Too much power. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Karnaseki, you legend. I'm telling you what. In this series, I think we found another goalkeeper legend. Karnaseki, because this dude has made some incredible saves throughout this Chelsea journey. Oh, by the way, Julian Alvarez playing against his former club. I didn't even realize. If he can score though, would be amazing. Yes, Cole Palmer right now. He's actually gone through. Still Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer is the one to score. Another brilliant finish. And here's Julian Alvarez against his former club. I'm sure he really wants to score. And it's off the post. Alvarez once again, and the keeper saves it. You know what? Lavia has really helped control the midfield in this game. I'm actually surprised how good he's been. What a pass that is for Julian Alvarez. He could help kill this guy in the first leg itself. And he smashes this one home. Is he going to celebrate? Oh, he shows a bit of respect for Manchester City. That's the kind of man Alvarez is. If we let City get a goal back here, they're going to be in this tie alive and well. We need to defend for the next 5 minutes. Haaland gets it. Good stuff from Matson. And there you go, guys. We've managed to hold on. The win in the first leg meant that the second leg was just a formality. Oh, wow. And we're going to be playing Coventry City in the final. I almost don't want to beat them just for their story. But nah, that's not how it works. We're going to go for this trophy too. All right, guys. It's transfer deadline day and we've got big decisions to make. You see, we still have 73 million left and we could sign more players, especially if Zidane doesn't think Lavia can do the job. But okay, I've just received confirmation from Zidane. He's happy with the squad. We're getting through deadline day. And ultimately, it's this squad, Zidane's men, that are going to now go toe-to-toe for the Champions League trophy. We're trusting him with the keys to everything. But yup, no more signings. We've now made it to the Champions League knockouts and it's time for the first leg against Dortmund. Not gonna lie, our luck's a bit stinky, finishing first in the group to get a team like Dortmund in the round of 16. That's harsh. But yeah, we're gonna have to go and do a big Champions League knockout game without Caicedo, without Camavinga. It's gonna be a real test for Zidane. And once again, he's making the big decision to play Romeo Lavia. He really trusts him in that CDM role. Okay, I don't think Dortmund are gonna be a pushover team, man. These guys are playing some good football. They've started on the front foot. We're doing a lot of defending already. This is dangerous. Karnaseki saving us already. Okay, this is bad. It's like chance after chance for Borussia Dortmund here, but we're defending well. That's all I can see. Uh-oh, Dortmund have another big chance here, and this time Karnaseki couldn't save us. Away from home, we're a goal down. Not gonna lie, games like this is where we're gonna really feel the absence of Camavinga and, of course, Caicedo. We've got no choice but to just keep fighting. This pressure from Dortmund is absolutely unbelievable. We just can't get the ball. We're just struggling. Oh, Fede Valverde, he's so good at this. He's so good at this. A breakthrough out of nowhere. And Fede Valverde gets us back in it. This is what he does. That's why you bring in a former Real Madrid player to get you those crucial Champions League goals. This is what Kante can offer. Look at him pressing. So further up off the field. He wins the ball crucially, but he couldn't get the ball back in. Oh, Romeo Lavia putting in a great challenge. Can he win it again for us? Yes, he can. It's brilliant work. No. Dortmund are through on goal. Adeyemi. Oh my days. Karnaseki just came there and caught it. Adeyemi had no idea what happened. And on the other side, Cole Palmer. Lovely ball for Conte. He's waiting for some run. It's come from Matson. Ian Matson straight at the keeper. And that settles the first leg. But you know what? We'll see Dortmund at the Stamford Bridge. But before we continue our Champions League run, Carabao Cup final against Coventry City. And there's a change in lineup for this game. Paqueta plays. No Romeo Lavia. Interesting. The final has kicked off. We're definitely massive favorites for this one. But hey, in these kind of games, anything goes. Oh, we can already put a dent to Coventry City's hopes as Cole Palmer is through on goal. He's biding his time, slots the ball home. Captain Cole Palmer in a final. Julian Alvarez, one more goal here. That's what we need, and Alvarez scores. We've doubled up our lead in the final. I think one more goal, we're guaranteed winning this. No. Ellis Sims. Coventry, are they about to make a comeback? Alvarez finding Heung-min Son, and he slots this one home. I don't think Coventry are coming back from this. This goal was brutal right after they scored. And yes, guys, that goal was enough as Zidane's Chelsea gets their first trophy, the Carabao Cup. But this is just the trailer of what's to come. Our goals are still the Premier League and above all, the Champions League. But for now, we can enjoy Cole Palmer lifting yet another trophy. We literally have no time to celebrate as we've got the big game at Stamford Bridge against Dortmund. And once again, Paqueta's back in the team, Conte at CDM. I'm sensing a pattern here. I think at home or against smaller teams, Zidane wants to go with an aggressive attacking midfielder, and away from home it's the opposite. Bro's a tactician in these Champions League knockouts. But that will only hold true if we can knock Dortmund out and continue our journey. Oh, when you give Fede Valverde that kind of space, he loves this position because this is what he can do. Fede Valverde, oh, he tries to go for a near post finish. We might still have a chance. Heung-min Son, what an opportunistic finish that was. Son gives us the lead early on. I can see why Zizou went for Paqueta now, because at home, we're going to be playing much more aggressively, and Alvarez almost doubled up our lead. No, Dortmund have a chance here. Karnaseki's going forward. I think he did enough to put Jared Bowen off. That's a massive miss. If we get another goal, it could be all over here, and what a setup that was for Cole Palmer. Heung-min Son with the most unselfish play of the season. 2-0 against Dortmund. I can almost feel our position in the quarterfinals. Brandt on the ball, goes for goal and scores. Okay, Dortmund aren't out yet. Heung-min Son, come on, end this game for us. And he's done it. Heung-min Son from that angle. That should be it for the tie. And that's right, boys. We've done enough to make it to the Champions League quarterfinals. And look at that, guys. Some incredible news. Both Camavinga and Caicedo are back from their injury. I still feel Conte is going to play a big part as maybe a super sub or a backup option, but it feels good to have the two main men back in the side. And we'll need them because in the next episode, we're going to do everything possible to win the Champions League with Chelsea. When I bought Chelsea and became their club owner, I never thought we'd have a chance to win the Champions League. But fast forward 3 seasons, with Zidane at the helm, we've built an incredible team. Heung-min Son, Julian Alvarez, Fede Valverde, all of them led by Cole Palmer. And yes, we've got a chance. But so far, we've only made it to the quarterfinals, where we'll be up against Mbappe's PSG. There's still a long way to go, but if there's one man who can fulfill my dream of winning the Champions League, it's Zinedine Zidane. Alright guys, the journey with Chelsea continues. Today could be the day we win the Champions League with Chelsea. I mean, as I said, there is a long road ahead. We need to get through PSG, possibly Man City, Real Madrid in the future too, but there's still a chance. Also guys, it makes me feel good knowing that Barcelona are out, because our former coach De Zerbi resigned to join them, and now he's out of the Champions League and we're still alive. And also, don't forget we're on for a treble this season. We already won the Carabao Cup. All we gotta do is win the Premier League too. The good thing is, no more injuries in our team. Camavinga and Caicedo are finally back. I think we need to thank N'Golo Conte for coming through at his age and still delivering for us when needed. What a legend. But now we've got our full team. Business end of the season. It's time to deliver. Oh, and it looks like Zizou is putting Camavinga and Caicedo right back into the mix of things. And looks like we're heading to Old Trafford first. The focus is on the Premier League too. This is kind of a must-win game, especially if we want to win the Premier League, because if you would have seen, Spurs are currently leading the Premier League. We do not want Spurs to win the title, so we've got to win. But here, Man United just broke through our defense. Bro, if we defend like that against Mbappe, he's going to eat us alive. I'm afraid there are a few rusty legs. Caicedo getting taken out. Mason Mount, you can't be taking out your former club's players like that. Good thing Caicedo didn't get injured. It does look like a feisty game so far. Both Camavinga and Caicedo are not looking fully fit. Has Zidane rushed them into the team? Okay, does look like Camavinga still can run. And oh, that's a smart pass for Alvarez, because Heung-min Son was offside. And Alvarez, I can't believe he's not converted that. Oh, this is not good for us. Oh, Colwell doing a great job, but Caicedo loses it, wins it back. That's more like it. Okay, Marcus Rashford has gone through this. This is not good for our title race. Oh, what a tackle. I thought we'd conceded a pen there. That's the first half done, and it's 0-0. And this result is not going to be enough for us to win the league. We need to push. No, no, no. How do we just leave him open? Yo, what was our keeper doing? Guys, if we get a loss here, I could see the Premier League title slipping away. Wait. Mason Mount might be getting sent off. He got a booking early on. This was a really cynical challenge. And he's got a straight red. No, it's a second yellow, but that does the same thing. 20 minutes. Man United a man down. We can win this. And literally now can't even get the ball. This is so frustrating. 10 minutes to go, and looks like Zizou is making some changes. But is there even time for the changes to do anything? Zidane left it too late. It's done. I cannot believe we've lost to a 10-man Manchester United team. And guys, is it all over? Have we just bottled the Premier League after that result? We're 6 points off. To top it all off, we've now got PSG in the quarterfinals. 2 legs against Paris. And yup, up against Kylian Mbappe. Not just that, they've got Xavi Simons, Dembele, Gavi as well. It's a super PSG team. Oh, and Zidane's making a big call. Conte starts instead of Caicedo. Caicedo was looking a bit off. Maybe we rushed him in. But a big game like this, and Conte Mbappe playing? It's a big call. Oh man, I'm nervous. Our first big Champions League knockout game. Our journey could be all over here, but it also could be the beginning of something special. This is what we've signed Zidane for. Let's do this. All right, guys, don't forget it's a two-legged affair, but since we're playing at home for the first leg, I think we need to be a bit more aggressive, get a good result here. And that's what we're doing, already bringing it forward. Camavinga for Son. Finds Cole Palmer. First chance, but it gets blocked. Set pieces need to be an avenue for us, but Cole Palmer is just really bad with his corners. He needs to do better, and he does do better. Levi Colwill, though, misses. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. And Mikel Merino, I had no idea he could do that. PSG have taken the lead. Oh, we're a goal down at the bridge. That loss to Man United, I think, has affected the club. It's not feeling the same. But we've got no choice. We've got to make things count here. Fede Valverde keeping hold of it. N'Golo Conte spreading it wide. Alvarez for Matson. It's brilliant build-up play. Heung-min Son. Son! How is Donnarumma saving that? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. It's now 2-0 PSG. Our Champions League dream is about to get crushed. You know what? If we can even get one goal back, catch them lacking a little bit, it could really change the complexion of this tie. There might still be hope here. Matson looking for Alvarez, who gets ahead of the keeper. The post. It's brutal. Oh, Julian Alvarez, brilliantly done. Massive chance. Alvarez gives us hope. We've got something to fight for. Full time, and it's PSG celebrating. But the tie is not over yet. It's only a 1-goal difference. But we're going to have to go to Paris and make a comeback. It's time for the second leg, boys. Is Zidane going to make any changes to the team? Well, it just looks like Caicedo is back. Hopefully this time he's like fully fit and ready to go, because we need him to be. Oh, looks like we've got an orange kit on this time. Hopefully it brings us a bit of luck. But right now it's already sending PSG on an attack, which we need to stop, because if we concede first in this tie, I think it's all over. And Caicedo is committed a foul. This is literally what PSG wanted, giving Kylian Mbappe a chance to score within the first 10 minutes. You know what? I'm going to be stinky here. Put someone on the line, and Karnaseki had to pull off a miracle save. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Another free kick for Kylian Mbappe off the crossbar. We're so lucky. Away in Paris so far, PSG have had the better of us. We need to respond and do something here. Cole Palmer looks for Camavinga. Inside for Son. Tough angle. Heung-min Son almost put that in. Oh, just look at how close this one was. Inches wide. Oh, Cole Palmer's made a good run here. If he can get past this man, that's what he's done. Cole Palmer. Cut back for Son. Oh, Heung-min Son gets us back in it. We've come here to Paris to do a job, and we're not going back without finishing it. This is what Zidane does, man. He's an expert of winning these Champions League knockout ties. Job's not done yet, though. Kylian Mbappe still plays for PSG. He's going to be a menace all night. Oh, what a cross that is. I couldn't stop that. It was brilliant. PSG have the lead again. If you thought we're just going to come to Paris and it's going to be all easy, well, no. PSG are going to put up a fight. Second half kicks off, and we need another goal. Mbappe. No. Kylian Mbappe. It's just scary when he's got the ball. Oh, Ian Matson's through. He's got pace, but he's going to have to go for goal himself. And the finish was embarrassing. Mbappe through on goal, and it's scary. He's pulled off a really good pass. Karnaseki keeping us alive. Oh, Heung-min Son. He's got a bit of pace, though. I know he's old, but he's gotten through the defense. Heung-min Son. Massive chance, and he gets us home. There is hope. 3-3 now. Still 15 minutes to go. If we can get one more, we're completing the heist in Paris. Oh, we're going to have to put in a perfect challenge, and that's about what we did there. It's scary when Mbappe has got the ball. Oh, and on the other end, it could lead for a chance here as Julian Alvarez has broken through. He could cross it. That's what he's done. Heung-min Son, what are you doing? Okay, wait. The chance might still be on. Son. I can't believe it. In the 90th minute, PSG have bottled it. Chelsea are going through. Zidane's men have somehow done a madness. Is that a Heung-min Son hat-trick? I'm pretty sure, guys, that's a Heung-min Son hat-trick. Bro literally redeemed himself after that silly header attempt. No way, that was the last kick of the game. Stuff of dreams. Son takes home the match ball as we've knocked out PSG. And I'm looking at the Premier League table, and I'm just glad we got through in the Champions League, because I don't see us winning the title this season. Spurs have a way too big of an advantage. The Champions League might be our only hope this season. But hey, that's the trophy we want. And also, if you look at history, the seasons when Chelsea won the Champions League, they didn't win the Premier League then. So maybe that's an auspicious thing for us. And okay, we've gotten lucky in the draw. We're facing Napoli. We avoided both Madrid and City. There's still a job to be done. Okay, we definitely shouldn't be underestimating this Napoli team because it's a super team. There's not one position that looks average. No wonder they're here in the semi-finals. But come on, we've knocked out Mbappe and PSG. We can surely get the job done against Napoli. Cole Palmer, I see the run from Heung-min Son. He's fresh off scoring a hat-trick. Could he get another goal here for us? Oh, the keeper saves it. Gotta say, Napoli are definitely keeping us honest. They're keeping a lot more of the possession in this one. And they've got players that can be really dangerous, like Osimhen. Nope. We can't let him do much. Good defending. Do you know what? Even though we're playing away from home, I want to be aggressive in this first leg. Take home an advantage. Cole Palmer, and look at the space for Fede Valverde. This is where he thrives. Valverde, what a cross that is for Son. Heung-min Son with the finish. Chelsea on the counter-attack just look perfect. And that's actually goal number 10 for Heung-min Son. He's on a mission. If we can somehow take a 2-0 lead to Stamford Bridge, I don't think Napoli's coming back from this. But we still need to avoid them from scoring. And that is going to be tricky as Fabinho's just given all the space in the world. No, we take him out. What are these silly penalties that we keep giving? Napoli have a chance to level things up with Osimhen. Karnaseki is not making the save. Well, it's all square. Oh, Cole Palmer's gone through here, and I don't think anybody's catching him. Cole Palmer, nope. Massive chance, and he's bottled it. Captain Cole Palmer normally is cold in those situations. How did he not convert that? Oh, Reece James, lot of space for him, and he's actually scored. Reece James out of nowhere, and we do get our lead back. Do you know what? I've been criticizing Cole Palmer for his set pieces, but this one was really good. Oh, Caicedo, he's had one of his best ever games. And that's full time. We've come to Naples, got the win. All we need to do is go back to Stamford Bridge and get the job done. And here we are at Stamford Bridge. We've got the advantage. Let's be smart about this. We're so close to being in a Champions League final. Okay, we can't let them score first. Absolutely not. It completely nullifies our advantage.
A few moments later.
No, 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 no. That's exactly what we didn't need. At Stamford Bridge, Napoli are back in the tie. Camavinga. Heung-min Son. It's so well worked and a deserved goal for Son. Goal number 11 for him in the Champions League. I told you, this man is on a mission and he's not stopping until we win it all. Cole Palmer. Still Cole Palmer keeps it in. Cole Palmer, that is an exceptional individual goal. That kind of ball control down the wing was literally Messi-like. And also the way to just cut inside and then find a completely empty net. It was sensational. We get one more goal and I think Napoli are completely out. Oh, Heung-min Son's been given a bit of space and you do not do that to Son because he's just done that. Outside the box in a Champions League semi-finals, he's just scored our goal of the season. And with that, yes, Napoli are out and we're through to a Champions League final. Meanwhile, in the Premier League, it's all but over. We're 3 points behind Spurs with 1 game to go. And that 1 game, funnily enough, is against Manchester City, the team we're literally playing in the Champions League final. Honestly, there's no chance of winning the Premier League, so we are going to rotate the squad to keep as many players fit as possible. And let's just get through this game and see what happens. Well, Man City win 3-1. No surprises, but this is not going to happen in the Champions League final. At least I hope. I can't believe under my watch, Spurs actually have a trophy now. But hey, we've won the Premier League before. It's fine. What we signed Zidane for was to win the Champions League, and he can do it for us in his next game. We're heading into the Champions League final against Man City now. If we win this, my entire journey as being the club owner of Chelsea will be worth it. My job will be done as well. And so let's kick things off and bring home the Champions League. Of course, it had to be Man City in the final, man. It always is. They're the final boss. And already a chance for Erling Haaland. We've got to stop him. No! First goal for Man City within 10 minutes. It's the worst possible start in the Champions League final. Oh, and that's a really bad challenge. He gets a booking for that. Man City look really feisty in this game. We need to match their intensity, and we could do so by having a chance here. Reece James looking really good. What a ball that is. But nobody to attack it. Oh, Reece James might be through. He is through. Tough angle, but what? He's hit that towards the corner flag. Son's broken through. He wants another goal in the Champions League, and the keeper denies him. big games like this, you can't waste chances. Julian Alvarez is, by the way, playing against his former club. I'm sure he'd want nothing more than to score and prove that he's made the right decision leaving them. Instead, he looks for the pass for Valverde, but we get tackled. Man City are so good, they're just not giving us any space. And on the breakaway, they've got a machine that is Erling Haaland. Reece James did really well to cover there. Oh, Julian Alvarez has gone through. Might be his chance. Looks for the cutback. Fede Valverde. Right place, right time for the man who's won multiple Champions Leagues for Real Madrid. And look at that. Fede's going and celebrating with the gaffer Zidane. Oh, we're so back in this game. The fight is on. We're not backing down. What a first half that was in the Champions League. Everything to play for in the second half. I think we can win this. Oh, it's getting feisty. Foden, that was a leg-breaking challenge. I think whoever gets the next goal is going to have a tremendous advantage. It could also be the winner. No. We've been opened up here. And a big save from Karnaseki in a final. Guys, we have less than 15 minutes in this Champions League final. If no team finds a winner, we're going to extra time. Could be a chance here for a breakaway. Cole Palmer looking for Julian Alvarez. Can he get ahead? No, Guardiola defends that so well. We are not conceding in the last minute of the game. Get the ball away, guys. Get the ball away. It's complete chaos. Extra time it is. If in these next 30 minutes a winner is not decided, penalties it will be. Oh, there could be a chance. It's again Fede Valverde. He's using his pace and energy. Valverde is done it in the 100th minute. A brace from Fede Valverde in a Champions League final. This is why you try and bring in winners, because they can do this in the big moments. For the next 20 minutes, we need to defend like our lives depend on it. Take him out. Take Foden out. That's what's up. Oh, Man City are looking exposed now, and Cole Palmer is here to take advantage. Could he provide a cold finish? No, he can't. Oh, looks like Zizou's making a defensive change. On comes Conte. We just need to survive for 15 more minutes. Is it over? I think it is. It is done. We've just won Chelsea their 3rd ever Champions League. And oh boy, what a journey it's been. Knocking out teams like PSG, Napoli, making the final, doing it against Pep Guardiola's City. 3 seasons of being Chelsea's club owner, and we've literally won everything. And there you go, Cole Palmer lifting yet another trophy. And this time it's the big one. I think, guys, my job as Chelsea's club owner is done. We've literally won everything. Might be time to cash out and sell the club. But should I be buying a new club next? Or maybe getting into a managerial stint? Let me know in the comments. But if you enjoyed this Chelsea series, subscribe to the channel, because there's going to be something new coming soon.